Welcome in tonight to Frank Nix Athletic Stadium. Tonight's game between Jackson Olin Mustangs against the Shades Valley Mounties. I'll tell you what, I want to welcome into my broadcast partner, Bart Heitch. Bart, last week we had a really difficult opening last week against Fairfield. We survived that one 26-24, but that one right there, if Coach V had some hair, he'd lose some more.
Man, Pete, it's great to be here this evening. And but yeah, talking to him a little bit this week and this morning. I mean, he's glad to get out of there. A hard-fought game against a hard-fought rival. Just right across the street. And so it's always good to get an opening win. It's good going into the second week with momentum. Coming into playing a team that's hot here now as the captains meet at midfield.
Yeah, I tell you what, the captains tonight. For your Jackson Olin Mustangs are number 85, which is Gerald Williams, number 17, which is Kaiser Jones, number 55, which is Jacorian Wren, and I can't see, is that Quadarius Robinson, number 6?
Yes, sir. Yeah. The only reason you couldn't see him is because number 7 was standing in front.
I could, yeah.
You usually don't have a hard time seeing Q.
Yeah, I tell you right. Yeah, Q's 6'5", but last week it was kind of a slow start for Jackson Olin, even though we did score first on a 1-yard run by Jacorian Wren. The next possession we had Fairfield scored. They intercepted and went to the house, and from then on it's kind of a back-and-forth game until the end of the game, Bart, when Quindarius got that sack and sealed the deal for him. And tonight we're meeting a Shades Valley team that's got 24 seniors, and somebody gave me the stat earlier. It might have been you gave me the stat earlier. We got 46 freshmen and sophomores, so that's a tall order.
The old folks against the babies tonight, man. But there's a lot of experience out on the Jackson Olin defense, especially. And you have some on offensive well. So going to practice and seeing, kind of the interaction between the older guys and younger guys. They're leading. The 2 freshman linebackers tonight for Jackson Olin are very key. Muse and Kennedy. How do they handle those seniors and that experience for Shades Valley? So, but hey, man. To smell the grass when we were out there earlier, man, I'm ready to go.
You ready to suit up? I can tell when you walking up these steps, you had a little spread to you. All right, so we'll be right back with the beginning of this game between your...
At Metro, the best deal in wireless just got better.
Who's up for that?
Switch and get 2 lines for just $80 with a full Amazon Prime membership included.
Sounds great.
Plus, now get 2 free Samsung Galaxy A20 phones with huge HD screens.
That's a huge win.
So you can enjoy the biggest shows on the newest device.
Perfect!
Metro has the best deal. 2 lines plus 2 free phones for $80 with Amazon Prime included. Only at Metro.
All right, here we are back where your Jackson Olin Mustangs just now coming on the field. Shades Valley Mounties are going deep. They're going to receive the kickoff. Going deep for the Mounties is number 5, Antonio Williams, AJ. We were told he's a special kind of talent. And on the left side is number... Can't quite make his number.
21 looks like, and that's going to be Jordan Pearson, wide receiver, 5'10", 160, is a sophomore, and he looks like he's jumping around and ready to go.
Yeah, this Shades Valley team with the depth they got there, they're rich in talent. It's going to be a tall order for our team, as young as we are. We're going to need some big leadership out of our seniors, and what comes to mind first is Big Q. Q Robinson, everybody in the country knows who he is by now.
They do, and he's obviously a huge key to every game, and a couple of other keys that Coach Fakakis talked about were limiting those turnovers. That was a huge play last week with the interception return. Trenches. Both the young offensive line must get traction early in this football game and just make plays. I mean, there's athletes on the field everywhere, and it's just a matter of them taking advantage of whatever opportunity they're given.
And most of the time, football comes down to who wants it the most, and that's what you were just talking about. So, all right. Abadou Ba is going back to...
Come on, Ba. That's my guy, man.
I know it. He's
guy. We working, man.
He works hard.
He going to get there now. I'm telling you. He going to get there.
He works hard.
He going to get there.
All right, he kicks it off. It looks like it's going to be received on about the 20-yard line. He's coming out to his right towards us, and he's stuck there by number 3 for Jackson Olin, and that's Kason Boston.
I think he was down.
Yeah, the ball came loose, and they called it down.
And I'm going to go ahead and tell everyone out there listening tonight, please bear with us because it's kind of difficult to see those Shades Valley numbers.
Yeah,
the dark red on the red, dark maroon on the black, and so bear with us. I couldn't really tell who that was even returning.
Yeah, so for defense for Jackson Olin up front is Kason Boston. In the middle, Jacorian Wren. On the end is big number 6, Quadarius Robinson. We got Rodrell George, and we got Sugar Wolf Perry. How you like that name?
Man, I like Sugar Wolf. Talked to him a little bit today, and it's going to be fun just to say his name all year.
He is fired up, isn't he? All right, then we got Paris Watson. First play, Shades Valley pitches out to the left, and he gets to the 25, a 5-yard gain there. Stopped by, who is that? That's number 9. That's Jacoby Moultrie.
Yeah, and Sims at quarterback here looks really comfortable in the pocket, running his team.
Yeah, he's got talent as he throws out number 21 on his right side. He gets to the 40, just short of a first down, brought down by number 5 and number 9, which is Ernie Polnitz and Jacoby Moultrie.
Yeah, and that was a really good play right there by Polnitz, because he had to hold the blocker up, held him up just long enough to where his teammate could come make the play.
So he hands up the middle. He's going to get his first down and a little bit more. So they managed to push, good push on the offensive line to get about 3 yards.
Yeah, it looked like that time on the star, just up the middle that time. Good blocking. Paris Watson got in there, just didn't get him quite quick enough. And looks like AJ is going to be a load tonight, as well as the other running back for Shays Valley.
Yeah, they definitely got some talent here. As the flag comes in, we'll see it comes in from the Jackson Olin side. So it's going to go against Shades Valley, I'm sure. Yes, it is.
And it is, and that's one of those early season plays, Pete, that just, rep, and man, you get a first down and bam, your momentum's killed. Let's see what happens here, in this next line of downs, and see if the Mustangs can capitalize on that penalty.
Yeah, that seems to knock teams out of momentum where they're flowing, and then something like that happens. So he's got movement to the left. He hands off the middle up to AJ. He's got a little running room out to the backside. He gets about 1 yard out of that, or 2 more than where we originally started, gain of about 7.
Yeah, it looks like a little misdirection there, and Brandon Jackson is the guy that we haven't been able to tell who it is, number 11 for Shades Valley, and he's in that slot, and that was him there. So it looks like what they're doing, and he looks similar to AJ, Pete, and it's kind of hard to tell who's who.
Yeah.
They run the same.
Similar styles. They sure do.
Oh, don't jump. Come on. Tough.
Yeah. You're going to give him that 5 yards back right there.
Yeah, and that's uncharacteristic, but hey, and that Jacorian Wren, senior turnaround, hey, upset with himself saying, my bad, hey, I'm going to get to the next one.
Yeah, he owned it, didn't he? He owned
absolutely turned around and owned it. Telling his coach right now, you'd love to see that, man. Teammates encouraging. I mean, that's going to be a positive play.
And these young players, they need somebody that's a leader out there. That helps so much. Handoff up the middle again to number 5,
yeah.
And they got him this time. A host of Mustangs.
Yeah, Q blew it up first, and then you saw Muse come in there, the freshman linebacker, talked about how tough as nails he was. And that's the thing. Q garners so much attention, and other guys just have to see when he gets that, bam, go attack. And that's exactly what happened on that play. Now it's a big third down.
Yeah, this is big. We got to stop him here, maybe force a punt, hopefully.
Great timeout.
Timeout. So the linebacking core is Paris Watson, Bakari Kennedy, Eric Muse, and Jacoby Moultrie. In the cornerback, Taylor Thomas. The safeties, Ernie Polnitz, his brother. Will Hall, the other safety, and Markel Williams is the other quarterback. And we got another brother tandem on the offensive side. We got Kaysen Jones and his brother, Kaiser Jones. His brother is number 17. Kaysen's the sophomore running back, and Kaiser, of course, is number 17, the junior wide receiver. He's got good size at 6'2", 185.
Does have good size, and, size is there. The speed is there, but the experience just right now, a lot of young guys getting in the game and just trying to figure out what's what. But good timeout right there by Coach Vakakis as the team was kind of discombobulated on such a big play, 3rd and 1 here. First time Shades Valley's been in Mustang territory, so, hey, we need to stop right here. Come on, Big Q.
It'd be big time.
Sims is a good-looking athlete, isn't he, Pete?
He sure is. I'm going to tell you what. He's got some serious talent. Sneak one up the middle. How about that? Down to the Jackson Olin 30.
Yeah.
That was a great play call right there.
And here they go in hurry up right now, Pete. Will Hall saved a touchdown right there. Great run. AJ is a load, and that offensive line right now for Shades Valley that we wondered how they would handle the size of Jackson Olin. It's handling it okay in this first
So
drive.
far, they're out quicking him. Looked like Jacorian Wren got up really favoring his leg or his ankle. He's coming off the field as number 32 coming in for Jackson Olin, I believe. It's not number 32. I'm sorry. That's 34.
You know that's Sugar Wolf, Pete.
Is that Sugar Wolf
That's
in
Sugar
there?
Wolf coming in there.
All right.
Well, let's check on Jacorian, though. Looks like he is talking to the trainer. Maybe got a little roll, a little tweak there. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Do not need to lose that senior leader.
No, we don't. These kids need that leadership. Handoff up the middle. He goes out to the left. He's holding. This is going to come back. See if we can get him down. We ran him out of bounds, but it's going to come down, Bark. You saw that hold right away.
Well, Case in Boston that time just got just completely under the left tackle, and there was really nothing he could do but grab on, and that's why you saw AJ out there running so free and open. But, yeah, this is a big penalty, man, backing him up. So now you really got to capitalize. It's 20 yards instead of 15, and so slow the mental mistakes and keep them backed up so we can get the ball and see what's going on here.
That's right, that's right. So we got 9:02 left in the first. We're just getting started here with the Jackson Olin Mustangs and the Shades Valley Mounties. Good crowd showing up on both sides. But we'll see. It's a great night for football. The weather's perfect, and it's, you wake up in the mornings right now. It's a little cool. You got a little step, and you pop in your
I had to get a jacket last night, and I was like, "There's something wrong with me."
No, you're not. It's not. All right, so he's going to pull it down himself, and he's going to
look.
Yeah,
freshman.
was that Sugar?
Look, it's a freshman right there. Eric Muse, sorry to interrupt you.
Eric Real? That's okay.
Man, against a senior quarterback, the little young freshman was by himself, and there was big yardage there if Eric Muse doesn't make that play. And Coach Fikakis talked about becoming a dog in the open and having to go make those plays, and that's a dog play right there.
That was great recognition on his part. He did not hesitate.
No, he did not.
Little swing pass over the middle, ran into his own man and knocked him down.
Well,
slams the ball down, a little frustration.
I think Q might have had a little bit to do with that.
Yeah,
he got to hit the guy.
Very disruptive, wasn't he?
Oh my man, he is, and actually there again, it's the Coach Fikakis works in the open field so much, and this team spreads you out. Right so far, Jo has been great in the open field tackle.
Yeah, they really have. They're aware. Oh, we jump again. Right, we do that. We jumped again.
Flag on the play.
Come on, that's just nothing but concentration.
It's not.
I tell you what, though, Bart.
Nicholas.
What's fun about this guy, this group? What comes to mind is, can you imagine even midway through the year when these guys get a little game experience, we're gonna be formidable. They're gonna know they already know Jackson Olin. They're gonna know this team.
Well, it's just such a good mix. It's what you've built and what you're building.
Right.
And that's just it's few programs have that opportunity.
Hand off up the middle. That's going nowhere.
I mean, that's a host of
them. That was just about everybody on that field right there.
Led by who else but Eric Muse, freshman linebacker, putting on a show so far. And I'll tell you who else. Bakari Kennedy is taking on blocks, and Eric's just able to run free. And so those two inside linebackers, both freshmen, playing on the road.
And they got good size.
Absolutely, they do. And they look similar as well. But, man, the confidence that Coach Fikakis has in them, and he's building something. He's known them since they were at Bush Hills.
Who starts two freshmen at middle linebacker?
Not nobody
Jackson
I know.
Olin.
I'm in.
I'm telling you.
Watch Moultrie right here. He may be coming off this edge with a good matchup.
So timeout on the field. Shades Valley. Let's take this minute to thank Morgan & Morgan for the Jumbotron that they put out there, and what a sight that is. That's really kids can look up there and see them play. But tell you what, this first quarter is with about 6:58. Shades Valley has had the ball the whole time. It's been a mixture of some penalties and some good plays by Shades Valley, but some really good plays by Jackson Olin. Right now, it's just kind of they're just punching each other and trying to figure it out.
Well, what happens here that we think is going to happen, it's fourth down, and that's why. And so we didn't mention we got so caught up in the good play by Muse that we did force the fourth down, and so now it's 4th and 11. But in that range to where it's it'd be a 49-yard field goal, probably too far, and it looks like the offensive is on the field. But the way they were lined up, this could be a quick kick. Could be a quick kick here by Sims, just in that kind of mid-range, let him see what's going on if anybody gets lost. But looks like Jackson Olin, we're getting out here and covering everybody now. So I think this is going to be a quick kick.
It is. It looks like he's a yard or two deeper. I agree 100% with you. And we have nobody back, which is not a bad thing.
He's still scary back there, though.
Yeah, he is, and he did quick kick it, and this is going to pooch it down to the get away from him. He got a good roll. He's going to be inside the 10, down to the 5.
Golly, well executed.
Yeah, really is. Really is.
So the first road series of the year for the Mustangs starts inside the 5. Hey, for a young team starting inside the 5, I mean,
well, I tell you what,
I think Coach Fakakis would welcome it.
He does. He does.
With his mentality.
Yeah, he's got a lot of freshmen on that side. Starting with let's say Giselle Turner is a sophomore. You got Aubrey Allen's a junior, Jacob Rowe a junior, Eli Johnson's a junior, and Edwin Roscoe, your other tackle, is a sophomore. Handoff up the middle. He's going to get about 2 yards. That's going to be Casey Jones for about 2 yards, and it was well defended. I'm sorry, that wasn't Casey Jones. That was Tank, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Brandon Tank Ward. Just, trying to get a little breathing room here. Probably got 1.5. We'll call it 2. Zone read's always a good go-to here. See if somebody gets lost. But, yeah, starting out with tough field position. Let's see if we can get a couple of first downs and flip the field.
Outside receivers, Jadon Chambers. Then we got Cantrell T-shirt Calhoun, who had a big year last year. His Tank.
Great play call.
Tank slams it out to Kaysen. He's got some running room. He's going to move the chains.
Man, just a little quick pitch out to the left side. Got some motion coming, a misdirection type pitch, and, get Kaysen out in space. He did there. First down. Let's get out of the hole, and let's roll Mustangs.
And that was just a well-designed play and well executed by the line to give him that little. And all Kaysen needs is just a little bit, and he's through it.
Oh, yeah, man. And he has that running back body, the low center of gravity with the big thighs, and just, and the thing is he's got 3 years to play. And so just continuing to, but you're at the 5-yard line, and you put him out here in space by himself in a pitch there. Hey, go make a play, and he did.
And he did. That's right. And he held on to the ball, and that's even more important than anything right there. All right, so we'll take a break as it's a 0-0 score right now. It's 6:04 left in the first.
Nicky's West is truly Birmingham's unique restaurant, serving high-quality meals with great service. Enjoy a relaxed and inviting atmosphere and socialize with friends while enjoying delicious, old-fashioned Southern food at affordable prices. Please take a moment to check out our seafood menu and our steak menu as well as our breakfast menu. Be sure to stop by and see us for a home-cooked meal at Nicky's West, 233 Finley Avenue West in Birmingham.
All right, we're back now. Tank line is getting his team lined up. Looks like Shades Valley's got 4 down with 2 linebackers, and they got about 5 DBs out there. Tank has a hard count. Nobody bites it. He's looking over at Coach V for his call. Got one in motion. He hands off to him around the end.
Whistle?
He's still, it must have been a whistle.
Looks like it's going to be illegal motion. And yeah, Shades Valley didn't really, that might be a faulty whistle. Don't know really what happened.
I didn't hear it.
But Etheridge was going full speed. But actually, it was offsides, looks like, and it's 5 yards against Shades Valley.
Well, how about that? Somebody must have moved. Shorten it up. It's 1st and 5. Well, I'll take that. Any way you move the ball.
All day long.
Brandon Ward, your junior quarterback, takes the ball. He fakes a handoff.
Great
He's got a
fake.
little room.
Go Tank.
Yes. Brandon Tank goes out to the 35, moves the chain. J.O. is moving the ball right now early.
Offensive coordinator, great job. I'm telling you, that same play we just ran to get out of the hole, exact same play, except we faked the pitch this time, got all the direction going again, just completely figuring out that using the speed against Shades Valley is the way to move the football.
Yeah, and everybody bid on it. Number 2, well, another penalty here.
Another offsides.
I'll take it. That'll drive your coaches crazy.
Oh,
though.
and it looks like Coach David Partridge, after the big win last week, it's, but you're coming into, it's still early in the season. You're still getting used to the routine, and everything just isn't 100% as it is the 7th game of the year when you've got a few games under your belt.
Yeah, Chase Valley located here off Old Leeds Road in Irondale, Alabama, coached by, as you mentioned, David Partridge. AD Mike Burrows. The colors of the Chase Valley Mannies are black, white, and cardinal. They're in the black shirts tonight.
Pretty uniforms, like South Carolina.
They are, yeah. Tank's going nowhere on this one. He's brought down really good tackle.
At the same time, haven't really tried to throw any passes, haven't really needed to, and just continue the long sustained drive. 1st and 5, you got a free down, and I'm gonna tell you, we might take our first shot right here.
It'd be a good time for it. It's nothing but running plays.
Yeah, or maybe a little interior screen or something to get out on the edge. But it's single coverage, bump and run at the top. I mean, if you want to take a shot, it's there.
It's there. It is there. And you called it because he's looking for his receivers. He throws out on the flat to number 7, Cahill King.
Wow.
Great catch, and he does the rest, and he gets the first down, moving the chains.
How about that catch? The ball, it was out in the flat. Great. Actually, it wasn't a bad throw. It just was kind of he was kind of going a different direction. I think Tank thought he was going to be further upfield, but reached behind his body, did King, to just snatch the ball and go get a first down.
Yeah, Tank needs to thank him on that one. Nice pitch out there, but it's going nowhere. No yard. He might even lost a half yard, if anything.
Yeah, we were talking earlier, and one of the best football names I've ever heard, Bo Spearman with the play.
And he came up and speared him,
He sure did. That's great, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
I saw that today, and it just jumped off the page at me.
But like you said, I like Sugar Wolf.
Sugar Wolf's
a good name, football name.
I'm just going to let you know. I'm all in on Sugar Wolf.
Freshman, 6'1", 225.
All in on Sugar Wolf and T-shirt.
Yeah.
All in.
T-shirt, Calhoun.
We may see him right here. Trying to get him involved soon. Oh.
Nothing doing there. They're going to lose some yardage.
Yeah, and that's there's the two guys you mentioned early, Pete, Reggie McAdams and Mitchell Etheridge.
Yeah, those are your two linemen that are going to disrupt everything.
Yeah, and those that time they met at Case and Jones and said hello.
Yeah. Said, how do you do? Welcome to Irondale.
2nd and 13 here, 3rd and 14. We need to really get into this. Maybe cut it in half, get it to about 4th and 5, might see us go.
Yeah, it'd be a manageable if we can get it down there near. He's getting pressure. He's going to go down right here. Oh, he threw it. I don't know if they called him down.
He was not down, and it didn't look like they did. And I think opponents thought he was down.
Yeah, he quit on the play a little bit. He stopped.
Folks,
I thought he was down, but you just don't stop.
Kind of like the Michael Dyer play.
It sure was. He was sitting on the player.
Yeah, he sat on the player, and very fortunate break there for Shades Valley. The play kind of stopped. So looks like good sign though. Looks like Jacorian Wren is back in the game to punt here, so he is back on the field, and hopefully we'll see him back on defense.
Yeah, he limped off earlier, and they taped it up. It looks like
you can tell he's got a fresh. That's old school right there outside the shoe, baby.
That's my day.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if he gets a good punt. Pretty good punt right there. We got coverage down there. Let's see if Q can get him.
Ooh.
That was a big hit there.
Really good play right there. Was it number 5, I think?
It looked like number 5, and that's going to be.
That's our boy, Erdy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, Erdy, Coach McCaggin was talking about Erdy, how he is the leader of that secondary, kind of the quarterback, keeps him in line, and one of the special teams leaders on this team, too. So look who's down there to make the play, and the field has been flipped. Q.
He'll take over a game. It has that ability.
Absolutely. So, hey, let's keep them down in the territory here and get some points.
Fake throw. He's going to pull it down up the middle. Got a little running room. He's going to get his first down. Brought down right there on the 35, 36.
Yeah, just a little inside quarterback draw. Sims got some motion going the other way with Johnson, and Eric Muse kind of ran from the other side of the field and got him. That's about the 4th tackle for Eric, but that one was too far down the field.
He's all over the field, and luckily so for us. Handoff. No, he pulled it, and he's got some running room here. He's getting big running room. He's going to get down to the Jackson Olin 42. We got somebody not getting up or going to get up slow here.
Yeah, and it's just constantly running away from Q, double teams, and they're just not going to even take their chance.
That's what I do
against Quandarius Robinson.
That's
and
what
I don't blame him a bit. And it looks like we do have a player down. Can't really see who it is. It looks like it's Paris, number 15, Paris Watson, is
Okay.
down on the field, and he looks like, he's in some kind of discomfort, and so here come the trainers out to check him out.
Yeah, it looked like he fell awkwardly when he was rolling, making that tackle. So it looks like he's okay. Must have just got the wind knocked out of him. And that's going to be number 8 for Jackson Olin. Will
Excuse me.
Hall.
I thought it is Will Hall. I listened to the PA announcer and couldn't see, and I think he said, so I will take the credit for that, though. I should have been saying it myself. Sorry if we confused or freaked you out.
Hey, I can't see. It takes me a minute to see numbers anyway.
Well, man, I'm telling y'all, it's getting bad.
It's hard up here.
It's getting bad on me, man.
Well, not only that, I mean, look at this. It's kind of hazy right now. It's that time of night. It needs to go and get darker. We can see better.
I was okay with losing the hair. Outside, I ain't ready for it.
That's a popular look these days. Go and lose all your hair.
Well, the thing is, I just thought Coach Fakakis wore it so well. I wanted to see. I'm not pulling it off as well as he is, but I'm doing the best I can.
He does wear it pretty well, doesn't
He's done it for a long time, man. I remember, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you a quick one here. He was a coach back when he was playing flag football at Auburn Intramural. He was coaching us up back then, man.
Well, it's in his blood, his daddy.
In his blood. It's awesome.
Yeah, the legendary Coach Jim Pops.
Yes, sir, Pops. Bring it home, Pops.
You think he loves his Auburn Tigers?
Oh,
Big hole up the middle. He broke one tackle. Now we got him. We're going to corral him down to the 30. But that was a big hole that time.
And that's one of those plays that Coach Fakakis talked about that those freshman linebackers would see early.
Yeah.
Corey Kennedy head on against A.J. Johnson, just wasn't able to get a good technique.
Yeah, because he did. He
and
hit him
hold on.
there.
Sure did.
He hit him.
Absolutely. So learning experience. Let's see how Bakari responds. That's a false start.
There's the flag on the play.
I'm not. It's a false. It's got to be a false start.
Yeah, I think you're right. He's lining it up to walk it off to against Shades Valley, but they're talking it over, and the Shades Valley kids are pointing towards Jackson Olin. Let's see what goes on here.
Illegal participation. Substitution. Excuse me. And Coach Fakakis is kind of clueless like we are on us, trying to get an explanation now.
Yeah, nobody saw that one coming there. That hurts a little bit there.
Well, it shortens the change because they took a shot and it had been 2nd and 10. Now it's 1st and 5 at the 25.
Yeah, it changes the whole scheme of things, and they had a little trouble handing off, and they strung that out, and the really didn't go anywhere. Might have even lost a yard.
Good play by Erdy as the first quarter winds down. Still, minute 40, no score here is nothing. And Shades Valley driving in Mustang territory, 2nd and 6.
We really got a defensive battle going on
really
here.
Do, and that's kind of what Coach thought it would be.
Yeah,
I like this Shades Valley offense, man.
Yeah, I tell you, they got some good talent.
He talked about the skill players. This guy's a hoss.
Yeah. And they're going to move the chains on that pass, a little swing pass out to the right. It had a good block from their split in on our side.
Yeah.
I think that was Markel Williams, and he turned it in, but there was nobody there, and he got a first down on it.
It was. It's kind of a lateral. Here goes it taking a shot.
That's our freshman there.
Good play, freshman.
I tell you what, I'm going to tell you something. When Taylor Thomas, last week I was so impressed with him as a freshman. They tested him some just like that, and he came through.
He came through right there, too, and today I talked to him for a long time, didn't say a word, just stood there and listened, and just those type plays. That's being a dog. It's you and the guy on the island out there, and it's nothing, and he made a play against a 6'4" receiver. Great throw by Sims, too.
It really was a good throw, and I'm going to tell you something. He got out there kind of late getting on his man, and he recovered from it.
And they're going again. They're about to do it again. They're going to do the same thing, going to number, looks like, can't see the number.
So hand off to the right, makes a move, makes one guy miss, and he gets down at our 7-yard line.
Yeah.
Another chance we had to get him at the line of scrimmage, and we didn't do it.
A.J. Williams is just, great footwork there, and there's a lot of misdirection. And then the thing is, you've always got to worry about, taking that shot over there. So driving right now are the Mounties.
Yep, up the middle, and there's a flag before the play. See what the referees call here.
It's a good big penalty here to back them up.
Yeah, it looks like Shades Valley's walking back.
Mm-hmm.
First and goal for the Mounties.
Minute to go in the first.
Exactly 1 minute.
Yeah, and the penetration hasn't been consistent enough defensively, in the backfield. The guards are doing a good job, a lot of pulls, a lot of zone reads, and getting in those freshman linebackers. And they're holding their own, but at the same time, we got to get more penetration. I'm
going to tell you something. Partridge's doing a good job with his play calling. He's mixing it up pretty dead nice where we can't figure – we're like you say, we're reacting, but he's really doing a good job calling these plays, and they're executing.
Yeah, and he's having a little conversation with old Whitecap there, and so both coaches letting the officials know that they're here.
That's right. You got to.
Absolutely.
You got to.
So looks like we're about ready to go here in Shades Valley. What are they on the 8?
They're on the
6,
7 yard line. Yeah, on the 6.
Jackson Olin band and dance squad and cheerleaders and crowd trying to get into it and encourage this defense.
Up the middle. He's got
great tackle.
A few yards there. Tough go up the middle there.
That's a great tackle that time. Golly. Number 25, Jalen Jones, the junior, comes in, tackles the big back, twists his hips with him as he has been taught, and gets him to the ground. Because I'm super impressed with Jackson Olin's one-on-one open field tackling. Super impressed.
It's something I know they practice hard at. So he fakes the handoff, and it looks like he's going to –
Look at the freshman.
Wow, I'm going to tell you what. Did he come up and make him slide like that?
I mean, he is out on that edge by himself, having to see if they're going to throw it at number 15 Earl Woods again, and absolutely comes in. It's a touchdown.
Oh, I was getting ready to call touchdown right there. There's no way.
TT with 2 huge plays here. It's 3rd and goal now. Great play by the freshman into the first quarter.
Into the first quarter. It's a defensive struggle. We'll be right back. Jackson Olin football will return shortly.
The Jackson Olin Mustangs want to thank all their friends for the support that they get. We at Ideal Furniture are also proud to support them and want to thank all of you for being there for us for over 75 years. We believe that we're the #1 furniture dealer with low prices and top-notch customer service. So when you need furniture, come see us at Ideal Furniture, your hometown furniture and mattress store. Come to Ideal where every deal is ideal. Serving Ensley and Birmingham since 1943. Ideal Furniture Company. And remember, go Mustangs.
All right, welcome back as we start the second quarter. It's been a dogfight tonight. It's a big defensive battle, 0-0. Next week we got a Thursday night game, Mart. We're going out to Minor, and that's going to be a dogfight as well. I think we're going to have a live broadcast.
Heading to West Jefferson County, man.
Yeah, it's always a battle.
Yeah, Thursday night games are always good and very well received in the communities.
All right, handoff up the middle, and they score it. He just ran right through our line. Good blocking on the Shades Valley line. Touchdown, 6-0.
Yeah, what they're really doing is, and that's just A.J. Williams again, and what they're doing is they're double teaming Q and just hammering at those freshman linebackers every play, and it's a learning experience. And, hey, they've been doing it the whole game, and it took them a whole quarter to score 6 points. Defense got to be a little blown here. Offense has got to be able to get something generated here in this next drive.
Yeah, we're going to have to answer that.
That's a good drive.
It was.
Mainly on the ground.
Shades Valley kicks it through. Adds on. It's 7-0.
Braxton Smith there with the extra point right through the uprights. 11:55 to go in the second quarter. Mountie 7, Mustangs nothing. Getting the ball here on the kickoff. We're up here on the mountain.
Yeah, we are.
I like it.
Trees surround the stadium. It's a nice little venue.
It is a nice venue. First time I've ever been out here. Frank Nix Athletic Complex.
It's a nice state. Shades Valley's put some athletes out. Even back in my day, they had some athletes. They one big guy went to Alabama. I think he came from here, didn't he? What was his name? Line.
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know the Alabamas. My bad. I don't know the Auburns as well either.
Yeah,
man.
okay.
I know the Mississippi States.
All you know is Mississippi State. State's still going to do pretty good today. Who they got tomorrow?
Well, we got Louisiana and Lafayette in the Superdome. We'll see how our new Penn State transfer comes. Quarterback Tommy Stevens. I think we're going to be how he is. I hope he gives it to Kylan Hill every play. Is that enough state knowledge? You got me 10 seconds. Thank you, baby. Appreciate it, Pete. get in the end zone. Oh, it's in the end
It's
zone.
in the end zone, so he's going to come out on the 20.
Smart play, actually, right there.
Yeah, he let it hit number 5 for Jackson Olin, which is Erdy Polnitz. He let it hit, and he grabbed it right at the goal line, but it brought him in the end zone. So, hey, there you go. We got it. We'll start it on the 20.
Yeah, starting on the 20 here, and
we got to get these big boys moving, and we got to open it up a little bit, throw some quick outs, some quick over the middles, and we got to get them guessing on defense a little more.
yeah, we do. And the thing is, just a couple of plays got backed up with a couple of penalties, and
That's
so
right.
here we
Got to play clean as he hands off up the middle. Nothing there. He's going to go down for a loss of about 3. Last week, Cason Jones had. Oh, where's that stat I brought in? He had 21 carries for 134 yards and 1 touchdown. I mean, he was a hoss last week. I mean, he was on a roll last week, and we needed him all the way to the end.
Yeah, and right now, we talked about in the keys of the game, the trenches. The young offensive line of Jackson Olin here is being, I guess, baptized into experience a little bit. And but hey, they're continuing to battle and opening up some holes like this one.
Yeah,
Tank.
Tank faked it to number 2 going around the left, which would have been sophomore Cason Jones, the brother of him. And I tell you what, he got about 4 yards out of it. So, hey, it's manageable, 3rd and 7.
It is 3rd and medium here, and maybe a quick out, a quick screen, something. We're going 5 wide here. Looks like Tank is, it's maybe 5 verts here. Now getting to play from the sideline.
Yeah, Tank's barking his orders out.
Plenty of time on the shot.
Shot clock. You're basketball.
I'm just going to say shot clock.
He looks over. He throws a little screen. It's read beautifully by their defender, who is slow to get up. But he read that beautiful, and there was a loss on the play for about 3.
T-shirt never had a shot there.
No,
he
never had a chance to develop.
Anything. Lucky that could have been one of those catch turnover plays, and it wasn't. But in the shed, we got a Mountie down. Looks like in the interior as well. Can't see the number, but
I can't see numbers at all now. Can you?
Not hardly at all. But it's going to bring up 4th down for Jackson Olin. So we're going to have an injury timeout here as the training staff's on the field.
All right,
43.
43 for them. All right, that's going to be
43's Tyler Addy. He is looks like a 5'10", 155 sophomore DB, and he's actually who I think was in on the play.
Yeah, he came up and made the stomp on a T-shirt. All right, as they're tending to him, let's just take a little break here, and we'll be right back. Mustang football.
Credit Score Bonus.
Hey, look, it's great. That's right. It's bonus. That's right. Bonus credit month. Bonus. That means your credit score comes off your MSRP. We're giving it away. We know at Freeway Honda, everybody's got a bump. Everybody's got a bruise. But guess what? We'll get you done at Freeway Honda.
It's like a bonus payday this month.
J.O., don't forget, we're raising money for you, your school. Come in. You buy a car, we send a check. Our goal is $50,000 for J.O. $50,000. You got to come in. We got to raise money. We'll send you a check.
Okay, the young man from Shades Valley looks like he's on his feet, walking off field very slowly. Hope he's okay and returns to play again tonight. Mustangs have the ball on the 21 where it's 4th down, so Ja'Cory Wren is back there to punt.
Yeah, and a little scat back looks like number 21, Jordan Pearson's back to receive the punt on the 45. They're going to have good field position probably here, barring a muff or a fumble or a block.
Yeah, our defense is going to have to step it up here. We got a little shank of a punt here. Hits on about the 35, and it's just staying right there. So Shades Valley's going to come out of this smelling like a champ here. They're going to get the ball on the Jackson Olin 35.
Yeah, they are. And early in warm-ups, Ja'Cory was having a little trouble. He had a couple of those punts that kind of went off the side of his foot. And right now with the injury, the lower extremity injury, whether it's a plant foot or whether it's a punting foot, it's going to affect you either way. So defense, hey, but you have those seniors up front here, and this is where you're used to seeing Jackson Olin's experience and leadership turn around and say, hey, young guys, we got you. So
That's
let's see that happen here.
That's exactly right. So let's see what we can do. So Mustangs, Shades Valley's got the ball on Jackson Olin 35. Isaac takes the snap. He hands off up. No, he pulls it back. He's looking to throw deep. He's throwing it deep. What a pretty pass. And, he couldn't hold on to it. Good thing for Jackson Olin. They're going after TT again out over there, and he was all over it.
Well, you know what? And it's a really good throw. I mean, and so
throw.
the coverage, and the great thing is TT, he's waiting until the ball comes down and the receiver goes, and he's just ripping the hands as he's been taught, and his closing speed is excellent for a freshman. And that time, they're 0 for 3. There's 3 shots at him. Hey, you know what? Keep stepping up, freshman.
And he's 5'8", 155 pounds, and
Soaking wet.
Soaking wet. And he is playing with the big boys tonight. Big time.
Absolutely. Yeah, big AJ back in the backfield here. 3 up top and 1 down on the side.
Who's that holding on to him? Is that the freshman?
Boy Muse. Maybe saved a touchdown again.
Yeah.
You know, he's just not going to quit.
He was hanging on, wasn't he?
He is hanging on, and the thing is, there's so much traffic against, running at Q, and you see Q getting up. I mean, it's 2. They're bringing a double team and a back and a lead blocker out of the backfield in motion to chip on him. So
they're definitely aware where Q lines
know where
up.
6 is.
Absolutely. As Isaac pulls it down, they had him for a loss, and he squirts through, and he gets the first down. So they're on the Jackson Olin 24. They're going to move the chains.
They are going to move the chains here, getting inside the 25, approaching the red zone. 7-0 still. Shades Valley over the Mustangs with 9:17 to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10, driving again.
Isaac's directing his back to get on the other side. He's got someone in motion, goes behind him. He gets the snap. Handoff up the middle. He's taken down by Wren big time there. Wren just picked him up and threw him on the ground.
I think Jacorian's about had enough. He had a tweak on the ankle, unfortunate on the punt. Right there, he said, all right, guys, let's snap him up and go.
He
And
said,
he made a great play.
You ain't getting past me.
No, and the key, too, is it's been second, third, and short instead of second, third, medium, and long. You got a second long now. Let's see if we can keep him above 6 or 7 yards.
Well, it changes everything. Changes
Absolutely.
the play call,
Got to force him to throw.
That's right. Defense feels good about it. So let's see where they had. Shades Valley's got 5 out. One comes back behind him. That's going to be AJ. And he's going to pitch it to AJ on the right side. Got a good block out there. And I'll tell you what, he's got some good yardage, too. We had a chance to get him right there, but I don't know who that was on Shades Valley's side. They made a good block on our guy over there, and AJ just did the rest and got down there to the 9-yard line.
He did get down to the 9-yard line, and the thing is, when he gets that steam going with that big body and going downhill, man, it's just hard when he gets the shoulders turned square going around the edge to even get to him, much less stop him when he puts his head down.
Right. Timeout by the Mustangs. I tell you what, though, Bart, this is going to be a battle tonight, and we knew coming in it was going to be tough. Shades Valley comes to play every game. They're well coached. They got some talent. They're not as big as our guys are, but I'm gonna be honest with you. They execute. They know how to execute. They know their offense, and they know how to run their offense.
They do, it's patient. They're running the play clock down, and they're making the defense stay on the field. And when you have a young team, when you have freshman linebackers, you probably don't have a lot of depth on defense. And I think that's what Coach Partridge is, kind of trying to hammer. But the thing is, you got to if you can get a stop here or hold them to a field goal, keep it at 10. That's the goal. But at the same time, the Mustangs are in this game. You just got to have one play here, one play there, and get back on track.
That's right. It's important we stop them here and get some momentum on the offense going. All right, so Isaac comes up. AJ gets on his left side. Isaac's going to throw it. He's throwing it in the corner of the end zone against number 4. Good play. Good no call because he could have called something, but I'm going to tell you something. Number 4 there, that's going to be Markel Williams. With his left hand, he reached up there and batted that ball away.
He did, and I know I've said 3 or 4 times, but I'm super impressed with Sims' ability to place the ball on those fade routes in the corner, man.
Throw.
He's making some really good plays, and the receivers are going to get it. The Jackson Olin defenders are just right there. They've been taught, Pete. They've been taught to rake the arms. All the young defensive backs out there listening or watching, rake the arms. Even if you think you're beat, always go rake that arm. You never know when you might affect the catch.
You never know, and I tell you what, that's coaching, teaching your kids how to do that.
Absolutely.
Isaac gets the handoff Up the middle to A.J. He is met there.
There's my freshman Bakari.
Was that Bakari?
That's Bakari, 3-7.
Yeah, he stood him up, too, that time. He maybe got a yard or two. Well, it looks like they're going to give him 2 yards. But
It's contagious, Pete.
yeah.
Jacorian Wren makes the big play. Then you have a great play by Williams on the corner route. And now you've brought up a 3rd and 7. It's actually they cannot get a first down, so it's 3rd and goal here. Big play here with a 7-0 score midway through the second quarter.
And A.J.'s 5'10", 205. I mean, does that sound like a perfect size for a running back?
Absolutely.
All right, he's looking to throw. He's
Holding.
chased out of the pocket. He didn't call the hold, but I saw it too.
Great defense to my Mustangs.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Big stop right there by the white team in the silver helmets.
But I'm going to tell you, I saw a hold too right there on Big Q. Somebody had a hold
I
of
think
it.
2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, it was about 3 of them that time.
So decision time for Coach Partridge, Pete. What do you do here?
Well, he's bringing the kicker in, so I guess that's probably the good play there because, I mean, right now Jackson Olin really hasn't showed much on offense. I'd get the points.
Excellent, astute football point there, Pete. I mean, if you're going to, until it's proven that, that the other team can score, there's no reason not to take the
I'll
points.
take the points any day, any day. Kick is up. Kick is good. It's about a 23-yard field goal. So you score. Shades Valley goes up 10, Jackson Olin nothing. We'll be right back after this message.
Hey, Rick, are you a doctor?
I confess, I'm not actually a doctor, but I'm the car doc.
What's Car Doc, Rick?
Car doc is an exclusive membership in our maintenance program.
Oh, cool. What does it offer?
You can get roadside assistance, you're gonna get your oil change, you're gonna get your brakes checked. Car doc is available on new and used cars, giving you the greatest of service, maintenance, and repairs. That's right, it's worth $3,000 to you right here at Freeway Honda.
You're right, so come on in for as little as $25 a month on that Car Doc program. Here at Freeway Honda, 5 Points in Inslee, or online at freewayhondaal.com.
All right, welcome back. Shades Valley, after getting that field goal, kicks it off. He's kicking a booper. It's going to go out of bounds, so it's a good break for Jackson Olin.
That just, and you know, the thing is, that's just so frustrating for coaches.
Coach just kicking him down.
At the high school level, it's just, you know, so many schools struggle with the special teams program from 1A to 6 or to 7A. But it's like plays like that can turn the point of the game. 35-yard line field position here for the Mustangs is a gift at this point.
One way that you combat that is you have a good soccer program. I'm going to tell you, you know, there's a young lady tonight starting field goal kicker for Homewood because the first guy got hurt. And I tell you what.
You're going to start seeing that some.
Yeah, she's making her first start tonight at Homewood.
Let little prayer going up for her, man. I think, you know, stepping outside the box a little bit and go play ball.
So we got a new quarterback in, number 7. He's kept it, put his head down. Looks like he's going to get about 8 yards. That's going to be Khalil King. New quarterback in for Tank Ward. Tank, looks like Khalil's going to stay in. We're going to try something different here, looks like.
Yeah, and looking over on the sidelines, haven't seen, I see Tank. He's fine. He's standing next to Coach, just trying to mix it up a little bit here and just go Wildcat.
We got to get something going here. And we moved. On the left side there.
Yeah, left guard there looks like moved.
Look like Aubrey Allen, I think.
Aubrey, one of the anchors of the line, Coach Vakakis talked about today, and so now it was 2nd and 4, now turns back into 2nd and long, 2nd and 9, 10-0 still here.
Well, we got actually
second
at about what, 12 or 13?
That's about 8.
Oh, there he is on this
He's over
side.
on that
Okay, he
side.
moved back. All right, Tank's back in the game.
Yeah, we need to see a ball come out of his hands and be completed.
We do. And he's looking to throw. He's got somebody cut across the middle, and he throws it to the Shades Valley guy. He had number 7, Khalil King, cutting across the middle, who was wide open. If he could have just lofted it a little bit higher. I think Khalil had some room.
I don't think he could see Noah Freeman, number 6, and also Tank got on his back foot there, and that's what Coach McCasey talked about, and just kind of, it's very difficult to loft that pass when you're so far back.
That's right. He was not in position to throw the ball.
He was under pressure now, so it wasn't just a play that he missed. I mean, he was under duress, as he actually has been every time pretty much that he's dropped back to pass.
Yep. Looks like Tank came out there.
Yeah, and so we're going to have.
Is that number 7 again? I can't tell.
Yeah, it's Khalil back in the game.
Yeah. Khalil goes out to the left side. He's going to be dragged down at the line of scrimmage. We'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, that's a really good play right there on the edge, trying to get the number. Can't really see it yet. Looks like that's number 3, who we mentioned, Bo Spearman. Just a great closing play. He was behind the play, and to catch up to Khalil King at his size shows the type of speed and closing tackling ability that he has.
Yeah, because we know Khalil's got speed, and he did. He cut him off for no gain.
Got a punt here again. Jacorian's been busy.
Yeah, we hope Jacorian can get a good punt off.
Ooh, good hand.
High snap. And he did get a good punt off, didn't he? Get it over his head, good roll. He's going to field it back at the 15. He's going to be taken down right at the 20 by number 5 for Jackson Olin, Erdy Polnitz.
Yeah, Erdy made a great play there, and it was what a great athletic play by Jacorian Wren to, on a bad ankle, catch the ball, not only catch it and get to where he could kick it, but kick it around the defender. That could have been a block 6.
Big time, and not only did he do that, the end result was a pretty dead-gum good punt.
Absolutely. Good coverage down the field. So now starting around the 20-yard line, 5:35, second quarter, 10-0 still Shades Valley as the Jackson Olin Mustang defense has to come back out on the field. And, man, they've been out there a lot.
Yeah, they have. That defense has got to be getting tired. Like you mentioned earlier, these young players means one thing. We don't right now know about our depth, so it's going to be tough.
Yeah, we don't. But I mean, I don't have the numbers in front of me. Maybe we can get it by halftime. But the time of possession has got to be just
extremely
upside down. Yeah. Yes. But hey, for a young team battling here, non-region game. Not that it's not. As important as any other game.
Right.
Every game is important, but what a great game to go through this adversity and have to overcome it.
That's right. And like you said, non-region, but no coach wants to lose a game, so he won't. They're playing hard here to, Shades Valley's a 6A class in Region 6, so they're not in our region at all.
They're not, and here comes Sims back with a 5 wide here again.
Yeah.
Got a motion coming with AJ.
Looks like we got somebody cheating on the left side, maybe coming with some pressure. He comes with some pressure. He's wide open over the middle. He makes the catch. It's a foot race. It's a foot race to the end zone. We got number 4, and he's going to go all the way. He's gone all the way. That time, the kid from Shades Valley grabbed it at about the 50-yard line, and he was gone. And it was a foot race, and he ran away from him.
Yeah, and it looks like it's Alfonso Weathers, the number 24. Just caught him in the seam. They had the 5 wide. So much attention paid to A.J. Williams on the fake, and just a good fake by Sims and just caught him in a seam. And when he caught it at the 50, it was a foot race, and it's a touchdown for the Mounties.
80 yards on that play there. And I'm going to tell you something. That ball was on the money. This kid's got an arm.
He does, and I mean that's just it's one of those plays that it was blown coverage somehow, and Shades Valley took advantage of it.
Kick is good. So 17-0 here. About 5 minutes left for halftime, a much-needed halftime, if you ask me, for the Jackson Olin Mustangs.
Yeah, 17-0 deficit's probably not what was drawn up for the team in white, but. Got to battle, got to come back, and just right now, you got to try to cut it close to in half. You got to try to get some points on the board, whatever that looks like, and go in with some sort of momentum here so you can talk to your young team about, hey, guys, we're still here. 17-0 is not too much to overcome.
No, we could do that.
Game.
That's right. That's right.
But at the same time, trying to figure out a mix of, got to get Tank going, got to get the offense going, because Shades Valley is pretty much sold out to stop the run.
They have, and they are stopping the run.
We
are not effective running or throwing. We've got to figure this out. And that time it was a misassignment that left their kid wide open, and the result was 80 yards.
Yeah, maybe a good run back here. The Shades Valley kicker has done a good job. The last time kicked it out of bounds, but a couple times gone into the end zone and we haven't been able to return it.
Yeah, so maybe he can. Kick something to him.
Just a spark. You just need a spark.
That's all you need. So you never know what happened with one. He kicks it down the middle.
Get a time. He can return this one.
Catches it on the 5.
Got a room. Got a lane.
Williams. And he's brought
play,
down on the
21.
24.
Golly, 21. Excuse me, that's not our roster. Jordan Pearson, running back, wide receiver, showed great speed there.
Yeah,
coming from behind. It really looked like to me that we might have had something cooking there with Markel Williams on the edge. Good blocking, just a great play.
It was. So we're going to Jackson Ola's going to start on the JO 24.
Yeah, starting here and
I'm sorry, the 23 rather. Fake the pitch out. He pulls it down up the middle, but it's nothing there. Shades Valley was ready for that one. They just can't get anything going, Bart.
Now, Malik Lowe in the game now, backup quarterback, sophomore. Going to try to give him a look here. And, good pumping of the legs there for the young sophomore. So, see if he can watch him throw it a little bit. He's got a live arm, long delivery, brings it way back. So, hey, looking for a spark. Coach Fakakis agrees with us.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, Malik, as a freshman, played a little bit last year, so he's got some game experience under him.
Got some game experience, getting him some road experience here in a very crucial drive.
It is. I mean, we got to move some. He goes back to pass. He's under duress a little bit. He throws it. Good pass.
Hey.
Caught on the 41. Got another 5 yards out of it. We're at on the 46, and that was
Khalil.
Was that Khalil T-shirt?
Khalil King, actually, number 7, and he actually, what a great play there by Lowe. Avoiding the pressure, dancing in the pocket, finding the open space, letting his receivers run, and never left him. Khalil King saw the opening, and a great little touch pass with that long delivery. We're driving the 45-yard line, 4:16 to go.
And that's what you mentioned in the spark, and Khalil gave it to him. Khalil King.
Yeah, there's just nothing doing up front on the run there.
No, there's
Tough
not. There's a lot of Shades Valley defenders over there. But I'm going to tell you, I'm impressed with our senior Khalil King there.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of been he and Kaysen's made a couple of plays here and there, but Khalil's been the one who has shown the glimpse that there might be that big play. So it's going to happen.
It'll happen.
It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time and finding the patience and, staying in the game long enough to where when it does happen that it matters.
Handoff up the middle. Kaysen, nothing doing there, and he's brought down hard by the Shades Valley defender. Can you make that number out?
I think that's Spearman again.
Number 57 for Shades Valley. Dale Creer.
Yeah, he was in there, and then also Spearman came helped him clean it up here. So a big 3rd and long, 3rd and 10 for Jackson Olin. These 3rd and 10s and 3rd and 8s are becoming way too repetitive.
Yeah, that's a hard game to crack right there. And the bad thing is, if we don't make it here, we're going to give them the ball back with plenty of time to score for half. He's got a little running room.
Yes, he does.
He's threatening. Oh, okay. Malik Lowe just gets down to the Shades Valley side of the field. He's on the 47. He's going to be a few yards short.
Few yards short here on the 48. Decision time for Coach Fakakis here. Do you pin them deep or do you go and roll the dice and show confidence in your young backup quarterback and young team? 4th and 2, I think you got to go.
I think you got to go too. I mean, you have nothing going on. You need a little spark going into the halftime.
Or try to draw them off sides. Either one. I like them both. But we're going. Oh,
they read that one. There was a wall on the left side if he had just handed it off there.
There was, and it's one of those, when we go back and look at the film, it's one to where there was an opening, but it closed quickly, but there was not really anybody on the left side. Could have been a big play. 2:22 to go, 17-0. Defense comes back out on the field at 50-yard line.
Right, let's talk about this now. So we tried it, and now it's up to our defense to stop them here because worst thing could happen now is for Shades Valley to score right before half. We don't need this game to get away by halftime.
We don't need to get it away. Do not need it to get away. But, just consoling over there on the sidelines. You see, the thing is, there is frustration, but you see a lot of coaches clapping hands and telling the guys, hey, let's go, let's go.
I mean, we're young.
Go. Absolutely.
Malik's a sophomore, and he'll see if he had just handed it off to Kaysen. Kaysen might have scored.
He would have, and there's been a lot of times, and we got
somebody late getting on the field, and the big run on the right side, and he's got a hole, and he's got some speed. He's still going. He's going to the house. I don't see any flags.
Yeah, that's That's
Is that AJ?
looks like it is. Number 2 is
That's going to be DeAndre
Dre
Olds.
Dre Olds, and he had some speed, and we had a player coming on the field late, maybe in the turnover
And they caught
change.
him. They caught him.
And they caught him in it, and it was one broken tackle and to the house. 23-0, 2:09 to go, Mounties.
Yeah, Jackson Olin's in trouble here. You got
Yeah,
to,
that's how experienced teams take advantage of an opportunity.
That's right, and they did.
They did, and you got to give them credit. But you see, you see the encouragement still. I love seeing Q out there getting with his teammates, not getting on them, getting with them and saying, hey, guys, it's me too, let's go. But, everybody's talking, everybody's trying to do what they can to get, like we said, some kind of spark. But 24-0, we need to get something.
I tell you, right now, this team, whoever the leader on this team is right now, is the time for them to step up. And like you said, Q's doing his part, trying to get him up, but he's going to need some help.
Well, at this point, with 2:09 to go in the half and down 24-0, it's small victories. It's small victories on each play. It's chipping away, turn over here or return there, and but Shades Valley has shown no signs of letting up with their intensity, and it's been since the coin toss and the kick,
and they have no reason to. I mean, we've done little to. The first quarter was just really a boxing match there, going back and forth, and then they've stepped it up.
They have good kick there.
He went in the end zone. He's going to let him run it out.
He is going to let him run it out. And looks like a pretty good return there. And I don't really know, is the rule the ball? I think it may.
His foot was clearly in the end zone.
And I don't know. High school, I get confused on the high school rule. Is if it's the ball breaking the plane.
You know what? I think you're right.
I don't know, but it has to be because the ref was looking at it.
And the ball did not break that plane. So that return was by Markel Williams. Pretty good little return. He got it out to the Jackson Olin 24 yards there, because his foot actually hit the goal line.
Yeah, and looks like we're going to keep going with Malik Lowe here. 2 minutes to go in the half. There's so much penetration, man.
He's fighting for his life back there. He's going to lose about 6 yards.
Yeah, it's pretty much just pin your ears back and come. But Shades Valley's not really bringing a lot of blitz pressure. They're rushing with 3 and 4 each time.
And getting pressure on him.
And by the time he makes a 5-step drop, he's got people coming at him to where he can't even see down the field.
That's right. He's more concerned with the line, the rush, and he doesn't have time to really go through his possessions.
Well, that defensive line for Shades Valley's experienced, 3 seniors, and they're showing it.
Yeah, they've got a lot of depth on that team. Nothing doing there up the middle. No running room for Cation. No running room.
No, and right now too, I was about to say, great timeout by Coach Partridge. I would have called timeout and tried to pour it on.
Get the ball again.
Absolutely, because you've got another timeout. That's the second one they've called. You don't get a first down here, you're going to get the ball back with about a minute to go.
And not only that, Mark, but if this is while it's not a region game, if he can beat Jackson Olin convincingly, that'd be a big mark on his belt. Because Jackson Olin's been so good for the last 5 or 6 years.
So you come into your season, and he's talked to his team about this, about being noticed, especially being experienced. You beat the defending 5A state champion handily last week, and then now all of a sudden you're up 24-0 on a team that went 10-0 last year and was favored to possibly go on and play for the state championship. So, hey, man, kudos.
Who knows? I mean, really, and you got the number 1 player in the state.
I mean,
so that's a big. This is a big game for Shades Valley.
You got to, and Coach Fakakis talked about it this morning in his office. He said, man, we handled them last year, and so it's kind of a role reversal somewhat from last year to this year.
And they are handling us.
And they are, and there again, freshmen and young sophomores. We talked about 46 freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah, we are very young.
And they have to learn and they have to go through it. But they will battle.
Oh yeah,
they will battle.
Oh, this team will not quit.
They will battle.
And it's not over. I don't want anybody to think we're talking like it's over. It's not over. We're out there playing hard, calling plays, and there's a flag down. I don't know if that's going to be roughing the passer or what.
It is going to have to be something like that, and that is a really big play here because now it does give you the opportunity if you want to, take it on into the half where it is.
You can do that where Coach Park, he called a timeout hoping to get the ball back.
Well, he's got the flag. Is he
waving it off?
No,
No, he's walking it off.
He's walking it off.
Yeah, I think it's roughing the passer.
Probably up toward the head. The Shades Valley defender was putting his hands on. He knew he had made a mistake, and you saw the referee at the top of the head. Yep.
Yeah, you go. Hit him in the head.
So 106 to go. We still have 2 timeouts left, if I'm not mistaken. I know there's at least one. So, one big play, get in territory.
And we're out on the Jackson Olin 34, so we got some room to operate with here. It's not impossible. We can score here. We'll feel good about going into halftime.
We will, and I'll tell you what. I remember a few years ago there was a guy. What was that number 2's name that played quarterback at Auburn? It was down 24-0 in Tuscaloosa, and they got that touchdown for the end of the half.
He was a big dude, wasn't he?
He was pretty good. Is he still playing?
I don't know. Weren't they? Yeah, I think he is.
I think he's still pretty good. He's my favorite college football player I've ever seen play, no matter who he plays for or anything.
Yeah, it's not over. I mean, they knew it too.
They did, but hey, man, there's not many Cam Newtons, so this is going to be a more team-oriented effort here. But hey, there's you saw a little glimpse here. Let's see if something positive can happen at least to where Coach Fakakis can come in and build on it.
That's right.
Going into the second half.
That's exactly right. We're just taking our lumps right now.
Third down, 2.
Third and 2, big play. So it wasn't a first down.
He got the first.
Break
If he can get past him, look at here. Look at here. He's going to be. He's still going. He's going to get run out on the 20-yard line of Shades Valley with 47 seconds left, Martin. Now, that's the spark we might have needed by Cason Jones right there.
That's the spark. 47 seconds to go. Big run, about 50 yards down the field. Got it inside the 15. Cason is just delivered here. Actually, he stepped out of bounds. Looks like they're going to mark him back about the 22. 47 seconds to go.
Great big run by Cason Jones.
Great run by Cason Jones. Great job by Spearman there, too, to run him out of bounds from behind.
Hand off up the.
He's got to call time.
Yeah, we can't mess around here. We want to go in with a score.
Yeah, that's going to be the second timeout, I do believe. 41 seconds to go, 24-0 Mounties. Need to get a good play call growing up here, get something inside, maybe get it inside the 10 to where you can get it to where you can clock it if you need to, and that type of stuff from a short distance. So
we got to come away with points. I mean, even if it's a field goal, we need a victory here. We got to come away with points. We cannot leave this possession on the field.
What do you do here, Pete?
Well, that was a big play by Cason Jones. Yeah. I mean, he made that play. He broke the tackle. He made the play. You got to. I don't know if you don't.
I like T-shirt here.
Yeah, I don't know if you don't try to throw something in the end zone right here and create something, a one-on-one matchup with somebody.
Yeah, let a competitive play happen and trust the fact that put your player in that position. I like that. And see, because you are somewhat time limited. There is time, but there's not time.
That's right. We're going to only got so many possessions left, and if you're not stopping Shades Valley, then
That's right.
You're behind the 8 ball, but it's questionable if we could hit a field goal right there. I don't know that we could. I've
seen him. I've sat back there and caught him in practice, but that's when there's not really a live.
It's much different on the field.
Hands.
Friday night, people screaming at you. We're going back to pass here. He's going to pull it down. He needs to get past him, and he did. He's inside the 10. Hold on to the ball. He's down to the 6-yard line. We got a chance. He calls timeout. 32 seconds left. I'm sorry, the play stops. We're lining up to spike the ball, I believe.
We are lining up to spike it. Malik Lowe with a great play, providing another spark.
He's provided a spark.
That might have been offsides.
You know what? That was close to, unnecessary. But no penalty, no foul. It's football. All right,
29 seconds? Yeah, 29 seconds to go here, and it's second down and goal. So we can't get a first down, only on the 6-yard line.
That's right. So let's see. Second down, Malik Lowe. He's looking to throw over the middle, on the outside, I'm sorry. Nothing doing.
Quarterback pass goes
Stops the clock with 24 seconds. So you got 3rd down and goal. We got to come away with points.
We need to come away with points here. You know, and it was a play out in the flat. Was well defended, actually, by Shades Valley. But still, the pressure off the edges is just so much.
It's intense.
When you need the quarterbacks to drop back, it's very intense. And so you're having to step up and almost run it every time.
Well, it sets it up for him to pull it down and run up the middle.
Big play here, Saints. Big play here.
He goes back to pass. He's got pressure. He steps up. He's running the ball, and they're going to stop him on about the 7-yard line. They're going to push him back. Forward progress is on the 7. Brings up 4th down.
We're going to have to go here. It's 10 seconds to go in the half. Got to get a play off to try to score. Lining up. 6, 5, 4, 2.
Snap it.
Got it
Already
snapped.
got it off. This is it. Yes!
He caught it.
Did
He
catch
caught it.
Did he catch it?
He got it. He got it.
Yes! Was that number
It's Khalil.
1?
Is it Khalil? No, it's T-shirt.
T-shirt.
T-shirt with a play.
Holy cow.
Touchdown
Now,
Mustang.
that could be the spark.
Big play right there. How
That
about
could be the spark right there.
Come
Because
on,
you're talking about everything against you. You have no time. You're lining your kids up. You pull it down calmly. You throw it, and you have somebody make a big play. But we're lining up to go for 2, it looks like.
We are lining up to go for 2 to make it a 2-possession game.
That's
here.
right. You're exactly right.
Like you said, worried about those possessions. Coach Fakakis looking
He's
ahead.
thinking the same thing you are. Possessions.
And we got Khalil in at quarterback here. Might see a little trickery.
Good block, good read, good pitch. Nothing there, though.
Got on the board, though. That's
Got
the
on
end of
the
the
board.
half.
Right at halftime.
Look at Coach Fakakis talking to his team and clapping. Clapping as they walk off the field. Meeting his team as they come off the field and letting them know. Great job, Coach.
That's it. You're right about that.
You don't see that much in high school football.
No, you don't. Boy, we saw a little bit of everything. We finally saw our Mustangs come back with a little life here. So we're going into halftime, 24-6. What's the message at halftime?
Message at halftime is we got momentum. Bring everybody back together. Talk about how good Malik Lowe, the plays that Kaysen made, but you got to talk to the defense. Offensive line has got to start controlling the trenches. The defensive line for Shades Valley's had way too many penetrative plays, and then we got to keep this momentum going and keeping the Shades Valley defense on the field. You know, going into the half is a huge deal, man. So I just think you just keep plugging, man, and just keep playing.
And we got to get our kids off the field. Defense, we get a rest. All right, so we'll be back. Your score is 24-6. Mustang football, Shades Valley up at the half.
If you need to be treated for pneumonia, would you go to a dentist? Would you have a CPA pull your teeth? Of course not. Yet time and time again, I see lawyers who handle immigration, criminal defense, and bankruptcy say, by the way, we'll handle your accident case too. Our lawyers handle only one thing and one thing only, whether it's personal injury or workers' compensation, and we never charge by the hour. So if you win big, we win big. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Welcome back to Frank Nick's Athletic Complex here in Irondale, where Shades Valley has taken a 24 to Jackson Olin 6 lead as the teams come back on the field. Well, Bart, the first half was the first quarter was pretty uneventful. It was like a heavyweight bout, and they were just kind of trading punches. Then all of a sudden, Shades Valley turned it on, and we were lucky to get that score back right there at the end of the half.
A couple of big plays, you know, like you said, nothing in the first quarter, but Coach Fakakis talked about it this morning. He said that it was going to be a heavyweight bout. That's what he was telling the freshmen. He said they are going to hit you, and they are going to hit you hard, but you just got to keep getting up.
And they did.
Up. And in that second half, you know, we got up on that last drive. Malik Lowe came in and gave that big spark. Kaysen had the big run, and then T-Shirt finishes off the drive to get 6 points. So, hey, man, you know, it's positive going in, and it's going to be it's a big possession, this first possession, to see if something can happen.
That's right, and I tell you what, it's a barn burner, so we'll get the ball. We're going to get the second half kickoff, so we'll have the first shot, see what we can do with it. If we could score, that would be outstanding. But regardless, we've got to find a way to move the ball on this first possession, second half, let them know we ain't gone away and that this game's still on.
Absolutely, and after the explosion in the second half, you know, but even through the course of the first quarter, Shades Valley's probably got 200 yards rushing. We don't have the stats in front of us, but one of them on that long 65-yard touchdown run. But, you know, coming out in the second half, get the ball. and just make something positive happen, and then let those seniors take over on defense and get a stop, and let's get this thing back into a one-possession game.
Yeah, that last possession that Jackson Olin had to score the touchdown at the end of this first half was a big run by Kason Jones, who was pushed out of bounds near the 20-yard line, and that really sparked the team, it seemed like, and gave them a little life there to get that ball in the end zone.
It did, and got to give credit to Malik Lowe for the pressure that he was under the entire he's been in the game for 2 possessions and been under complete duress every time. He's getting back to a 5-step drop and having to pretty much make plays, but he made a couple of plays to get down the field, get in space, and then T-Shirt makes the big catch. It was a great throw, and ready for the second half. Going to get underway here in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, Malik had the ability to, or the wherewithal rather, to recognize when he could pull it down, and he would find these little holes up the middle and get some good yardage. All right, so here we go. As the teams take the field here shortly, with the second half kickoff coming up in just a moment. 34 seconds till kickoff.
Welcome to K&J's Elegant Pastries, home of the Colossal Milkshakes. K&J's is located at 236 First Street South in Alabaster, serving custom cakes, treats, cupcakes, ice cream, and so much more. Find us online at kjselegantpastries.com or call 663-4827 to order. For family fun and a great atmosphere, visit K&J's Elegant Pastries or catch their food truck around town.
Coming back here in the second half, getting ready for the kickoff. Jackson Olin will be receiving. Looks like we got a little miscommunication here. There's a flag, and it looks to be on Shades Valley. Barton Pete back here live. 24-6. Shades Valley coming out of the half here. Jackson Olin getting ready to receive the football. Explosion out of Shades Valley, and the Mustangs have got to find a way to get something going here in the second half. So it looks like we're getting ready to kick it off. Williams will be back deep by himself for Jackson Olin. Number 88 kicking off here for Shades Valley. He's done a good job tonight other than the kick out of bounds. Wilman Guerrero-Dinas. Oh, and he almost kicked it out of bounds again, and it bounced and comes back in play. And now Khalil King gets the ball, and he's going to be in trouble. He's breaking tackles, but, oh, man, tough start here. Going to be at the 5-yard line for the Mustangs. Unlucky bounce there. Ball almost went out of bounds, and great play by Khalil because it bounced back toward the end zone, and he had to get it. He got it, danced around, and there was just too many black shirt defenders there to make the play. So here we go, and looks like we're going to come back here in the second half, and going to have Malik Losi look quarterback.
Looks like
here,
that's Malik back there. He's going to start the second half. He brought a little spark to the offense. He's got Kaysen back there with him on his left side as he chants out the plays, and he hands off to Kaysen. It's going nowhere.
So much penetration there, nowhere to go really. And there's Bo Spearman. Bo Spearman again.
Looks about like fourth mount. He's on the tackle there. They gang tackled him. He had no chance.
Yeah, he had no chance there. Number 4, Sam Howard, just in the backfield before Kaysen could do anything there. Kaysen Jones running hard, but when there's 2 and 3 guys there, it's hard to really make anything out of it.
So we lose 3 yards. We got second at about 13. Malik in the backfield, Case lined up to his left. He's got 2 split on his left, 1 to the right. He fakes a pitch, a little hole there if he could have saw it. He did get back to the line of scrimmage. I think the original line of scrimmage or close to it, so it's going to bring up about 3rd and 10.
Yeah, and you see the Coach Fakakis has made an adjustment to put T.J. Shorts, the fullback, out on that left side behind the tackle, maybe to give a little bit of relief to the pressure that's been coming on that
give him
side.
a little bit more time maybe to operate. Absolutely.
Yeah, because the left side pressure has been coming off really heavy. So now it's going to be 3rd 11. Looks like we got an injury on the field for Shades Valley. Looks like that's number 22, Jamari Scott. Excuse me, it's number 52 for Shades Valley, and that's going to be Brandon Jones. 3rd and 11 here, opening up the half. We got to have something here, Pete.
Yeah, we do. We got to have it because I don't know what kind of punt we can get here. We've got to move the ball. Malik barking the orders out. All right, he's going back to pass. He's in the end zone. He comes out of the end zone, and he's going to go down about the 7-yard line.
Yeah.
So not a good start for the Jackson Olin Mustangs. They're going. Shades Valley's going to get the ball, barring some sort of turnover with good field possession here.
Better protection that time, but there was nobody open.
Yeah.
He actually kind of looked at his first reads. There was someone open on the far side of the field left, but he didn't have enough time to go to that check down and get to the third.
Yeah, he just didn't pull the trigger there. His Jacorian Wren now goes back to punt.
Brings up 4th down for the Mustangs.
Shades Valley punt returner standing on the Jackson Olin 43. As we have a kid going off the field late here.
Yeah, this needs to.
It's going to be a delay of gain. It's going to push us back even more.
Yeah, it's one of those that it hurts, but it's going to be a half the distance, so you're going to lose 3 yards here. But one thing to keep in play, a couple of the snaps here, and Q has, and you don't probably practice a lot at high school level. The snap, Jacorian back, got to watch his back foot here, make sure it doesn't step on the back line.
Yeah, he's about 2 yards in front of the back of the end zone, so let's hope the snap is good and Jacorian can get this off. I think if I was Shades Valley, I'd put a rush on.
Absolutely.
See if they come.
Good snap. Good kick.
Good snap. Decent kick. He's going to field it on about the 40. One misses. The first man down misses, but he's not getting away. He's going to go down to Jackson by number 15.
Peters.
Yeah, Peters brings him down on 35 of Jackson Olin. So Shades Valley.
Paris. Sorry.
Paris.
Paris.
Jackson Olin's got good field. I'm sorry. Shades Valley's got great field possession for their first possession in the second half on the Jackson Olin 35.
Jackson Olin 35-yard line. Q had a chance at him, a good move right there in the open field by number 21, Jordan Pearson. So here we go, 24-6.
Yeah, Isaac Sims has called somebody in motion. Hands up off the middle with A.J. and decent hole. He's going to get about 7. It makes it easier when you have 2nd and 3.
It does, and he gets that head of steam, but the hole is there.
The hole is there.
And over that right side, they're just pounding and pounding and pounding and pounding, running away from Jacorian and away from Q.
Yeah.
And now we drop Q back in the line, so we're going to kind of a 3-4 look here,
and we get to him a lot easier.
I like that, standing Q up, so they really can't double team him as much when he's standing up back in the back.
I think you're right. You're on to something there because Jacorian Wren made the tackle for a little gain, if any. Well, brings out 3rd and about 1.
The thing is, it takes away that double team and the triple team that they've been doing to us all night. So switching to the 3-4, Coach Fakakis still has those. Hey, he's a defensive guy, man. So let's see how the adjustment works. It's 3rd and 2, big play here for the Mustang defense.
Yes, it is. Q's lines up. He's standing up on the left side over there. Shades Valley's right. They kind of go up the middle, and he's going to get his first down.
Yeah, first down. Yeah, we got a little something.
A little.
And Q comes in and diffuses the situation very well.
He sure did.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, Bart, you're right about that. He ran in quick and said, hey, guys, we ain't going to have this tonight. We're here to play football.
He's here to lead his team, but sometimes you got to help lead the other team too. And he did a great job of that and good sportsmanship on both teams to stop the adversity and let's go back and play.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know if they want any part of Q.
No, and that's one of those to where the official says, hey, thanks, big fella. I appreciate you handling that for me.
You were right about that.
Absolutely. But that's the kind of kid he is, man.
Great kid.
And he came in the office today, and when he walked out, I'm thinking the same. Coach Fakakis has told me a couple of stories, man. He's a super, super young man.
Yeah, he is. All right, so Shades Valley's got it on the 21st and 10. Handoff up the middle. He's got a little hole. He breaks out to the outside. He's going to get about 5 yards again.
Yeah, and a couple of times I've noticed, and we were walking around down on the field, it's a little muddy down there. It's a little slick. And it looks like, Q slipped a couple times. That time slipped a little bit. Might have made a play in the backfield, but standing him up is a different ball game.
Yeah, already pulling it on the tackle on that one.
Yeah, turnover would be nice here. Coach Fakakis talked about turnovers. I'm going to try to call that shot, Pete.
I'd like to see it myself.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with the defense scoring.
Oh, I tell you what, that time he was met there by Jacorian Wren again. for about a 2-yard loss. They're going to mark it back to the 18. Brings up third and about 7.
Yeah, that time Noah Freeman got the carry, the young tailback, 5'6", senior, $154. And so now A.J. Williams is back in the game along with Brandon Jackson back there, the fullback, as Sims gets the play from the sideline. Here they go.
Shades Valley's got doubles on each end. One of the doubles goes, number 2 goes in motion. Back, he throws it out to number 2 in the flat. Both our kids come up to make the tackle, but he slips through and gets short of the first down. That was number 4. That was number 6. That was Quindarius Robinson, and number 20 for Jackson Olin. That's going to be Taylor Thomas, the little freshman.
Yep.
He's over there playing his heart out.
Tackling the 6'2", 190-pound Dre Olds, senior receiver. And there was, you got the contact, and TT wasn't going to let him get that first down.
No, he made he brought him down.
This play could be as big as any we've seen in the ball game. 4th
Yeah,
and
if we
2
could
here
stop
for the
here,
Mounties.
that'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Oh,
We
and
jump off
jumped
sides. Oh my God, we can't do this.
We can, and that's the tough luck. That's the second time, and I think that's...
It's going to be Jacorian Wren, I think.
Actually, it looks like it is Nicholas Barnes. It looked like, actually, I think it was 84.
Sorry, Jacorian. So it was Nicholas Barnes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's happened is, as you step Q back, you move Jacorian over to the right tackle position,
bring
or
Nicholas
defensive
up.
tackle, and bring him in. So it's more, he's a nose guard now instead of being in that 2. I don't know. I'm not going to say 2 technique. I was going to try to be real football smart there.
Well, that sounded good.
It sounded all right, didn't it?
And here they got Q up off the line of scrimmage, but it looks like Jackson Olin's going to take the timeout. I think it was Jackson Olin that called it. No, it's Shades Valley. All right, so we'll take a timeout here with 5:53 left in the third. It's 24-6, Shades Valley.
At Metro, the best deal in wireless just got better.
Who's up for that?
Switch and get 2 lines for just $80 with a full Amazon Prime membership included.
Sounds great.
Plus, now get 2 free Samsung Galaxy A20 phones with huge HD screens.
That's a huge win.
So you can enjoy the biggest shows on the newest device.
Perfect!
Metro has the best deal. 2 lines plus 2 free phones for $80 with Amazon Prime included. Only at Metro.
All right, here we go. 5:53 left in the third quarter here. No score from the second half. Still remains 24-6 as Shades Valley lines up. This is first down from the 8-yard line, so it's first and goal. Isaac Sims gets the handoff, hands up the middle. He's got a hole. He didn't break it. Somebody closed in on him that time, and that was going to be number 8.
Is it 8?
Yeah, that's number 8. That's Will Hall. Hall comes up for the stop on that one.
Yeah, he had a little aggression about him when he stepped up in that hole to meet AJ. And you have to
need that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to bring something because that big fella has been rolling all night.
You got to have some controlled aggression.
Yeah, and the defense still, I mean, you got to think about it. I mean, this drive, and it's only been about 30 yards. It's taken about 3.5, 4 minutes already.
That time Shades Valley moves, so they're going to back them up 5 yards.
Yeah, holding to a field goal here is really, really, really key to keep it a 3-possession game. Going up four scores, with 17 minutes to go on the clock is going to be,
it's going to be a tall task.
Overcome, but big penalty there. 2nd and 12 moves them back outside the 10. So need to stop. I'm still going to call up that turnover.
Yeah.
But I think you're going to see them keep it on the ground here, probably at least this play.
Yeah, killed some clock, and I don't think they'll be throwing much if anything. And he doesn't. He pulls it down. He goes in the end zone pretty easily. 8-yard run for Isaac Sims, and Shades Valley's going to add on to it. It's going to be a tough task now, Bart, for Jackson Olin to get back in this game.
Yeah, similar to last year, the score ended 31-7 or 30-7. Jackson Olin right now it's 30-6. Shades Valley, great play right there by Sims, just danced into the end zone.
They want a little payback on this game.
Absolutely, they did, and that shows that what Coach Partridge is doing is working. You're overcoming last year, and this by no means says anything about how this Jackson Olin team can't play or isn't a good football team. It's just you're running into an experienced team now that's clicking on all cylinders tonight.
Well, they're a good team. They got talent, and they're well coached. So anyway, Shades Valley goes up here 31-6 in the third quarter. Tough go for the good guys. They got a long way to go, but we'll be back here to see this kickoff. We'll return short.
Nicky's West is truly Birmingham's unique restaurant, serving high-quality meals with great service. Enjoy a relaxed and inviting atmosphere and socialize with friends while enjoying delicious, old-fashioned Southern food at affordable prices. Please take a moment to check out our seafood menu and our steak menu as well as our breakfast menu. Be sure to stop by and see us for a home-cooked meal at Nicky's West, 233 Finley Avenue West in Birmingham.
All right, welcome back here for the following kickoff of the last score for Shades Valley. We'll do it all again as he lines it up on the Shades Valley 40. Kicks it deep.
Wow.
Deep. We filled it on the 2 by Markel. I'm sorry, that's going to be number 7. Khalil King. He's going to go down on about the 11-yard line. I tell you, it's just a tough blow for us.
Yeah, it's a tough go right now, and Shades Valley is definitely the aggressor. But the thing is, he kicked it to the 1-yard line. You know, I mean, it's
well, you have the choice.
Yeah,
you got the choice of fielding it or letting it bounce in the end zone.
But down 31-6 with the offense,
you got to make something happen.
You got to return that ball out of there. It's just Shades Valley's done a great job with special teams. You can tell they work on it a lot.
Yeah, they do, and nothing there is that tries to hand up off the middle of Cason Jones, and there's just nothing there. Can't get anything going.
Can't get a whole lot going right there, and the Shades Valley defensive line seems to be invoking its will, just like it was in the second quarter of this game.
Yeah. But if we could have some little victories, we got a little cramp situation by one of the Shades Valley linemen. He's down on the ground.
I was getting some shots up today out on the blacktop. I get out in the sun and shoot and just try to some simulation of exercise and stay in shape, man. And
it was rough, huh?
I'm telling you, I think I caught it. Somehow I kept it from becoming a cramp. I think you can mentally control it when you get older a little bit. You just stop going. You don't have to play football, but cramps are nothing nice.
Oh,
man.
They hurt.
Oh,
they hurt.
Man.
A little pickle juice to help that,
Goodness gracious.
Drink some pickle juice. It helps.
It's just such a quick onset of pain, but looks like the young man's going to be okay. It's just one of those early season football injuries that so many kids go through, and there's you can be in the best shape. And still, when you're giving it, man, it can show up and hit you.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 37, it looks like who it is for Shades Valley. Looks like Mitchell Etheridge, who you talked about in the initial game, the initial part of the broadcast, and he's been
part of that defensive line.
Well, he's kind of been the guy that's disrupted. We haven't called his name a lot making the tackles, but he's been back there all night.
Oh yeah, putting the pressure and letting everybody, his teammates, come in and put him down.
This Shades Valley team is, they next week big matchup with Pinson. We think that's a region game for them, so I was going to set up. I think Pinson's number 2.
Pinson's got some
They're
talent.
0-1, but they're number 2, I think, in 6A. So Saraland being number 1. So hopefully we'll get to see some of those teams down the road.
I'd like to see them. I'd like to think we could compete with them.
We can. It's just a matter of growth.
That's right.
That's all it is right now. And this young team is learning some good lessons tonight and still out there fighting.
All right, handoff back to. He throws across the middle to number 1, and he slips down right at after about a 1-yard gain. He wasn't going to gain much after that. The Shades Valley guy was on there, but that was Kentrell Calhoun on the catch.
Good technique right there by Malik Lowe, though. You saw him drop back. He had a little bit of time, maybe because Etheridge was out of the game.
Yeah, that's right.
But nice little dump pass out to T-shirt in space. It's just the JO guys are having some problem with the wet footing.
It looks like it, yeah, because we've had quite a few guys slip tonight.
We have. And it's right out there in the middle part of that field. It looks like it just hasn't drained all the way off from all the rain.
Trips to the left and doubles to the right, and we're going to go down. That time Malik just couldn't get rid of the ball, and he couldn't get anywhere. He couldn't go anywhere. Couldn't get the ball off, so he's going to lose about 6 yards.
One thing I think we need to touch on, and we really haven't, number 1, Drew Olds, number 15, Earl Woods. these guys in the secondary for Shades Valley have just been – nobody's really been open very much. And if they were – the only really play down the field we've seen was a jump ball that T-shirt went and caught. So,
in the end zone.
This defense for Shades Valley, folks, is
they're for real.
Is for real. They definitely are.
Ja'Cory Rhea is now on our goal line preparing to punt. The Shades Valley punt returners on our 45.
Yeah, Pearson back there again. Seems like we're calling that a lot. Him back there returning punt.
So it's a low squibbly kick. It's
Good
getting
one.
a good roll, though. I'm going to tell you what, we got a really good roll that time. All right, so Shades Valley's going to start it on their own 42. So it's good deal that we got, he kicked it like he did and got that great roll.
Yeah, still good field position here, starting on the 40-yard line, right out in the middle of the field for the Mounties. And yeah, here comes Sims again. I didn't see him out there. I was wondering if they had made a quarterback change, but here he comes.
Yeah, he's going to get probably through the third quarter, and I'd bet anything if
it stays the
same like this,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to get some kids are going to get some playing time tonight.
A couple of minutes to go here.
We didn't jump, did we?
Well, I'll tell you what.
They did too.
He is doing you can tell, he's doing a really, really, really good job. He's a senior. He's been back there calling signals for a while, and his cadence is giving the Jackson Olin defensive linemen some issues.
Yeah, that time the two on the inside jumped together, so.
But yeah, there'll probably be a lot of those little situations come up next week in practice, I would think.
I would think there'd be coaching moments.
Yeah, there's a difference in teaching
moments.
There's a difference in a teaching moment and a coaching moment. There'll be some coaching moments going on.
Those are coaching moments. Teaching moments
but you build on them. You build on it and go to the next week, man. Forget the play and let's play the next one.
Hey, it's like golf. The next shot's what matters.
I wish I could learn that. Great play
good
right there.
read by number 15 for Jackson Olin. That's going to be Paris Watson. Forced the quarterback to turn it in without pitching. He had a guy out there he could have pitched to, and he made him turn in. He made the tackle.
Excellent play right there by Paris, because what he saw that the pitch relationship with the running back was too wide, and so when he made his move, he just went after the quarterback, and it was just a great heads-up play.
Yeah,
very heady IQ football play.
It was, and if he had pitched it, I got a feeling that he'd have knocked the pitch down.
Probably so. Second down here.
Yeah, second and 5. In motion, he hands up. No, he pulls it down. He's getting yardage in there, just going left and right. He's just zigzagging his way for a 6-yard gain. Close to moving the chains. Let's see if they give it to him.
Well, he does a really good job, Sims, the quarterback does, of getting low down like a running back. He's a tall, long kid at 6'4", but he gets down in there to where it's kind of difficult to see him, and he's so shifty. But when he shifts out of those moves, the strides are so long.
Yeah.
And you grab one leg, and he's already gone. He's really quick-footed for a guy that lanky.
That's a luxury to have that at quarterback, too. I mean, when you got a kid like that understands his offense the way he does, and he's a senior, 6'4", 165 pounds. All right, this time he hands it off up the middle, and he's met by number 3 for Jackson Olin. That's Kaysen Boston.
Yeah, they've been going at Kaysen a lot tonight. Made a good play there. That was more like Jackson Olin defense, flying to the ball more. But that's the thing. The effort's not stopping. The speed's still there. I mean, the defense is still playing.
They are. The effort's there. They ran into a good team. So you got 2nd and 8. It's about 1.5 yards. Let's call it 2. So 2nd and 8 here. In the Jackson Olin 47.
Definitely have to get a stop here,
He
Pete.
takes his drop. He's going deep. He's open. He might have overthrown him, though. Just off his tips of his hands. He had him in stride. Good thrown ball. I'm going to tell you, another well-thrown ball. It didn't miss his hands by much.
Man, I'm going to tell you something. We watched Pierman, man. Pierman's got some jets, man.
He does.
I mean, he
was
almost
motoring.
caught that ball. It looked like it was overthrown by 8 yards, and, man, he almost caught up to it. But, the skill position players and the big back Williams are going to be difficult to deal with for teams going through this football season in 6A.
Yeah, Shades Valley's got themselves a team. All right, brings up 3rd and about 8. Hands off up the middle. He's got a hole.
Big hole.
The big hole. He's got some room to run. He breaks a tackle on the outside. He's going to be brought down on the Jackson Olin 21. I tell you what, number 4, Mikael Williams, brought him down. But I'll tell you what, that was a nifty run. I think that was AJ on the run there.
That was AJ. You know, he's well over $150. You know, probably approaching that 200 yards himself. And you know, one of those plays could have gone out of bounds in the game and just made another move and wanted some more contact and just sending a message saying, "Hey guys, we're still playing too." End of the third quarter coming down now.
All right, so into the third. We'll be right back. Where Shades Valley's added to their lead is 31-6.
The Jackson Olin Mustangs want to thank all their friends for the support that they get. We at Ideal Furniture are also proud to support them and want to thank all of you for being there for us for over 75 years. We believe that we're the #1 furniture dealer with low prices and top-notch customer service. So when you need furniture, come see us at Ideal Furniture, your hometown furniture and mattress store. Come to Ideal where every deal is ideal. Serving Ensley and Birmingham since 1943. Ideal Furniture Company. And remember,
okay, here we are in the last quarter, the fourth quarter of the Shades Valley Jackson Olin game where Jackson Olin is behind 31-6. It's important that they stop this drive. 1st and 10 on the Jackson Olin 21 is we're again late getting somebody in. Luckily he hands off, he's going out to the right, and he's still going to get 10 yards, if not more, and there could be a late hit there, but he doesn't call it. So they're going to move the chains. It's going to be 1st and goal. About on the 8-yard line.
Yeah, on the 8-yard line, good blocking, but A.J. Williams got downhill again. It's going to be 1st and goal, Shades Valley, at the start of this fourth quarter.
Bart, I think at this point you just kind of, as a coach, you just got to cheer your guys on. You can't pile on. They feel bad enough, and Coach V's good at that. And he'll straighten this out.
Oh, absolutely. It's growing pains, man.
It is. That's a good tackle right there. That's going to be.
That was my boy Muse.
Eric Muse, number 32, the freshman.
Eric Muse side. And, you know, they haven't run at him as much this second half.
Well, he introduced himself to him the first.
He did. And, but, yeah, good play there. It's going to be 2nd and goal coming up. Shades Valley going to take their time.
I was just going to say they are in no hurry, and I don't blame them. I'd be doing the same thing. Let that clock run. There's not much we can do about that. Handoff goes up the middle. No, he pulls it back out. He's being chased by number 15. He's wide open in the end zone. He overthrows it. He had a receiver breaking free right over in the left corner of the end zone, and he just barely overthrew it.
He did. It looked like he was going to tuck it and run it, and kind of gave that move and put his head down and then just popped up, caught TT coming up trying to make the tackle, had a guy wide open. Should have been more of a touch pass instead of on a direct line and just lobbed it up. But, you know, hey, fortunate break for the Mustangs. You know, man, 3rd and 5, hold them
to a field goal, I guess. And,
I'm not quitting. Not yet.
I mean, we got to score. Even if we score 1 or 2 more times, I think it'd be a building moment for him.
Absolutely.
We got to score. He pulls it down. Quarterback pulls it down. He's going to score.
His side, folks. You'll see when Sims gets going downhill and he stops his feet. His side. It's kind of like in basketball on the first step when you get so far and gain so much ground. I mean, he jumps 2 yards to the side and it's hard to tackle. Great run, touchdown.
Well, when you're 6'4", those things come easy to you, I guess. And I tell you what, we're having a heck of a time stomping him, and it's 10:25 left in the fourth quarter. They're getting ready to make it 38 with an extra point, and it is good. All right, so it's 38-6 with 10:25 left in this game.
Yeah, I've been impressed with the sophomore kicker.
He's been steady.
He's been very steady. Well, actually, they go 2 kickers. Brandon Smith, I mean, he doesn't kick it very far, but it's right through the uprights every time. And then on these kickoffs, Woolman Guerrero Duenos has absolutely busted it. He kicked that one out of bounds, but other than that, man, he's put it inside the 5 virtually every time.
And that's a weapon. That gives your defense
a
good starting point to where you can make some good things happen.
Yeah, but I mean, this game, it could change, but Shades Valley pretty much offensively, defensively, and special teams, there's not a lot of weaknesses, Pete, that I've seen, and especially up front. I mean, the line of scrimmage has been owned by those guys. But at the same time, it's a good night for Shades Valley, and J.O. will learn from it and produce fruit from it. There's no doubts about that. But like you said, great point earlier. You got to keep grinding. Got to try to get some
Let's see if we can
points.
score a couple times, because right now, I mean, let's face it, J.O.'s been dominated. I hate to say that.
I think it's fair. I think it's a fair point. And it's it's unexpected, with the success last year, but you got to remember how young you are, and you can't get over the mountain unless you run into it first.
That 28 is just a big number. 28 freshmen, 18 sophomores. This is going to happen to them because this is the nucleus of the team, and I see a bright future for these kids. And I tell you what, this year is in their grasp. This game will be behind them. Let's move to the next one, and let's compete in that next one.
Well, and sometimes having a short week helps. You don't have as long to think about it, and the routine changes a little bit, but you get back out on the field quicker and want to go back and prove it.
Yeah, that's right. And Malik Lowe under a little pressure on that play, underthrew the receiver, cut across the middle. Was incomplete.
Incomplete. Yeah, 10-12 to go here. 38-6 bad guys.
Yeah, the bad guys are having their way. Let's see what we can do here. I'd just love to see a little drive go here. All right, Malik Lowe is in the backfield by himself, calling his plays. Takes the snap, takes 2 steps. He throws it to number 1 on the outside. Kentrell put a couple moves on, and he's going to gain pretty good yards. He's going to get about 7 yards. Gives them a manageable 3rd and about 3.
Yeah, that time Kentrell T-shirt Calhoun caught it and just was very patient and waited for the hole. And good downfield blocking that time. I always like to call out when the receivers make really good blocks down the field. And that time was no different. It was number 17, Kaiser Jones. And he, haven't called his name a lot tonight, but he's still out there trying to make a block for his team.
That's right. He's still competing. Malik takes a couple steps. He pulls it down. He's going to run. He throws it over on the outside. If he gets away, catches over there, and he's going to be taken out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And I'm going to tell you what, that was a great throw and catch. That was number 7, Khalil King.
Khalil King on the reception. Great move after play. But what about Malik Lowe's presence in the pocket there to not get frustrated and then on the run make a nice little touch throw? Hey, he's got some potential, Pete.
I tell you what, I like what I'm seeing out of the sophomore quarterback. He didn't quit.
That's
a little quick pass right there again. Back right to Khalil King. No, that was number 11 that time. That's going to be Jadian Chambers.
Yeah, Jaden Chambers. He those quick throws right there, and it's available now. And like people watching it, why hadn't you done that the whole game? Well, they've been playing bump and run coverage, and you can't. Now they're backed off because they don't want to give up that big play, so that is more open, and they'll give that up all day. But it's good building.
I think they've got some of the substitutes playing too.
Good throw.
Oh. Hard hit down there on the 10-yard line. Big hard hit on the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that was a big hard hit there. And on the play, Kaiser, excuse me, that's not Kaiser, that's Khalil King, is slow to get up, and he got hit really hard, folks. But toughness, he got up, and actually Malik Lowe got hit, took a pretty good shot. It was an excellent throw.
It was right on the money.
It's just one of those plays in the angle that it was coming. I mean, Khalil never saw him coming, so it was a very tough catch, and, man, the ball got separated, and a good play by the defensive back.
Momentarily, I thought he caught it, but he just got separated, like you say. So it was a good play by their DB to separate that ball. Malik Lowe goes back over the middle, quick throw over the middle, and it goes right through his number 1's hands. It's going to be Kentrell Calhoun, who had a little running room, maybe could have gotten the first down on that.
Yeah.
Got to come down with those.
4th and 5 here. Mustang's going to obviously have to go for it down big here in the 4th quarter with 8 minutes to go. But, one of those other – work on your 4th down play. It may come back later in the year on 4th and 5, whether it be a region game or playoffs, that you got to go get a first down.
That's right. They've done. If they can do it here, they can do it anytime.
Absolutely.
Malik Lowe
Bringing
calls
pressure.
low. Yep, he dodges it. He's got room to run. See if he can get that first down, and he does. He's still fighting for yardage, folks, and he got the first down pretty easily.
Hey, and you know what? He was met right about the first down marker, and if you would have gone backwards, might have still had it, but, just making sure and fighting and keeping it going to get the first down. Great play by the sophomore quarterback,
I mean, he
Malik Lowe.
went forward when he got hit.
Absolutely, he did, and, got a little drive going here, Pete.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we need a little score. I mean, we need a little life here.
First down.
Malik Lowe goes back over the middle again. The middle's been open. See if we get a block. We do, and that's number 11 again. That's Jaden Chambers.
Yeah, with a good little crossing route there. Got it in. That's the old drag route you used to see on Tecmo Bowl sighting here. But great pass by Malik, and we got a drive going. Get this thing scored quick. Get a little onside kick. Let's see what happens here.
Get that offense back out there.
Yes.
Right now, it's a good drive. It's an excellent drive.
Yeah, and it's cooled off now. It was hot earlier.
Oh, wasn't it though? I feel
yeah.
the breeze coming in. Not much, but a little bit. Well, it's timeout with 8:01 left, and the Mustangs are moving. We'll be right back right after this moment.
If you need to be treated for pneumonia, would you go to a dentist? Would you have a CPA pull your teeth? Of course not. Yet time and time again, I see lawyers who handle immigration, criminal defense, and bankruptcy say, by the way, we'll handle your accident case too. Our lawyers handle only one thing and one thing only, whether it's personal injury or workers' compensation, and we never charge by the hour. So if you win big, we win big. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Okay, here we are. It's 2nd and 2 from about the 20-yard line. Let's call it the 19. Looks like it's a little bit over as Malik Lowe's calling the plays out. He goes stack. He's going for the corner of the end zone. A little contact down there. No call. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass, yeah, looking for the size advantage there over in the corner. Good throw.
Yes,
it
was.
Hey, it was a good throw where our guy, Kaiser Jones, could catch it. And the defensive back kind of got off balance but kept fighting. Unfortunate for Jackson Olin, that wasn't a touchdown, so it brings up a 3rd and 3 here, 7:53 to go in that game.
And you touched on a good point there. He threw the ball where our receiver's the only one who could get it.
He did, where the size advantage matters.
Right. All right, so he's going back to pass again. He a little pass out in the flat. He's by Casey Jones. He puts a little stop on. He's dancing around, still fighting for yardage, and he got the first down.
What a great play by Casey there. Lost his footing and was able to make a guy miss and put his hand on the ground, get his balance, and then get 3 or 4 extra yards and just try to wiggle through there and get it into a 1st and goal situation. It's going to be on about the 13, though, so still can get a first down inside the 5 here with 7 minutes and 38 seconds to go.
That's right. I tell you, Kaysen he got some playing time last year. First game as a sophomore to start, he gets 134 yards. Last week against Fairfield. He's got some talent. He needs a little help on the blocking. Malik Lowe, a little trouble. He gets out of trouble. He's going to run the ball. He pulls it down. He's about met at about the 8-yard line. Not a bad run there, Bart.
Not a bad run at all, under duress, and got out and got about 6 yards. Looks like it's going to be now inside the 10, bringing up a 2nd and 5.
I'm telling you, with 7:03, we score here, maybe get another possession, and ended up. It's going to be hard to win this game, but it ended on a high note.
Get a couple more scores here. Empty backfield again for Malik.
He's got double receivers to his left side. He looks over the middle. He's got a man wide open that scores a touchdown. That's going to be number 17, I think. Was that Kaiser Jones?
That's Kaiser Jones.
Absolutely. Beautiful play by both. Kaiser ran a beautiful route. Bart, and I'm going to tell you something, Malik picked it up right away and got the ball to him quick.
We are watching a progression of a young man before our eyes here. Regardless of the score, he just drove his team down the field on a great drive for a touchdown, making different plays, using different receivers too.
Yeah.
Different guys making plays, showing that Jackson Olin does have skill guys that can make plays if you have time to get on the ball.
That's it, and we're going to try the extra point here.
Come on, Ba.
I like this kid.
Come on, Ba.
This kid works hard.
This one's going in. Hey, this one's going in, boys.
He works hard.
Come on, Ba.
Little low. Can't return it. It was blocked. It was a little low, blocked. And so anyway, all right, so the score now is 38-12 with 6:40 left. But what a great drive that was for Jackson Olin. Shows they still have the will to win and they have not quit.
They have not, and the thing is, look, you see your young kicker coming over on the sidelines, frustrated, and there's Coach Fakakis standing right there, clapping, teammates coming and talking to him. And hey, there's going to be a time in this year that kid's going to make a big kick. Mark my words.
Yeah, and like I said a minute ago, he works very hard at what he does.
He does, and the thing is, it's kicking something that there's not. I mean, not a lot of people know about it. Where I grew up, I grew up in an area where there were Van Tiffins and Joel Logans that kicked at Alabama and Mississippi State, here and there, and whatever. And that was astonishing to us, like growing up as kids, to watch these guys do that. You just don't see it a lot in high school football.
No, you don't.
But Bob works, you know what? And there will be fruit that comes from work, and he cares. Yeah. And so the thing is, just keep encouraging. One of these kicks is going to click for him, and it's going to start becoming repetitive.
That's right. That's all he needs, a little confidence.
Let's see our onside kick game here.
Yeah, you got to feel like it's coming. There's no doubt it's not. I mean,
who's going to be?
Everybody in the house knows it's coming, I would think.
I'm trying to see who it is. It's going to be.
Is that Ba?
Is it Ba? Yeah, it's Ba.
Ba. What a name. That's a good kicker's name, isn't it? Amadou Ba.
Amadou Ba. That's a great kicker's name, man. So Spearman is as good of a linebacker name, and Amadou Ba is as good of a kicker name as I've heard in a minute, too.
I think Auburn had a name similar to that years ago as a receiver.
I
can't think of it.
Abanu, Aromashadu.
Obamanu, and he kicks it to the 5.
Absolutely. Great
no
kick.
onside kick, I'm shocked.
But great kick, young buck.
Yeah, it was a great
Absolutely.
kick. Was a great kick. So Coach Fakakis just decided to play it straight.
And I love it. Ba not celebrating the kick or anything. He knows what his job is. He was supposed to go get that kicking ball. And the ball was throwing around, and he said, I got to go get that kicking ball before I go get the tee.
He did.
He absolutely did. But, hey, great kick. Something you can build on as a young player because, man, kickers are important in football. Don't ever make the mistake that they're not.
Yeah. I like this decision here. He's got a defense out there. Let's see if we can stop him here. So I got no problem with that. Kicking off. Handoff up the middle, gains about 8 yards. But, again, they're going to put some
Moved up to the 30.
number 32, Moose on the tackle there, Eric Moose. But I'm going to tell you, I like this.
Well, I'll tell you one reason that I do like this. Some people, it's early in the season, and you're very fatigued. You've been out there. Coach Fakakis is probably thinking he wants his team to battle through that fatigue and go ahead and be tired now.
Yeah.
And so when the game is close, you can reach down and go back and say, hey, man, we've been here and felt this before.
And our defense has been on the field a lot tonight.
A whole lot, man. So, time of possession has got to be doubled.
Got to be. I think got a running back. That's how he's all over holding him. Where's your call? My goodness.
Yes, he sees. The official sees that score, and he's like, man, that's probably not.
Just keep the clock running.
Just keep that clock rolling.
Yeah. Close to a first down here.
Brings up a 3rd and 3, and looks like there's going to be a timeout on the field by.
Yeah. On the tackle, 3rd down.
Is that heat timeout?
Yeah. So we got 5:40 left, Bart, and I tell you what. Nice little drive last time, and, J.O. scores, and now J.O.'s back on the field. If they could stop him here, they get the ball back. Got a little time now to do another drive. And, they can come off the field feeling better about themselves.
You can come off the field feeling good. 3rd down here, Coach Fakakis over in that huddle, you got to think hey, guys, this is like any other stop that we're going to have to get regardless of what the situation is. So he's over there telling his guys he wants this stop and he wants that ball back so he can build on the momentum that we just had, quarterback Malik Lowe and guys making plays and catching passes and scoring touchdowns.
That's right. That's exactly right. So we'll see. It's a big down for Jackson Olin. Markel Williams is coming over to the press box side. They're going, Shades Valley's going from our left to right.
Get penetration here.
Yeah, we need something going on here. Let's see what they're going to do. I imagine they'll run the ball. Yeah, they hand off, and they're going to let him get the first down.
It's footing.
Just got through, didn't he?
Q's had a hard time all night with the footing. Even that time, that good move by the running back. When he got his hands on him, he just lost his feet. His foot slipped a little bit.
Yeah,
just fell forward for a first down.
And that was our freshman, Eric Muse, right there with him, too. Jacorian Wren's coming off.
Yeah, and I do actually probably like that one just because of the earlier injury. You know, Jacorian definitely probably not wanting to come out, but you know, you don't want to have not an extension, but you don't want to have something further happen to that ankle, lower leg, lower extremity injury that he had earlier.
So number 84, Nicholas Barnes, a freshman, and number 31, Amaria Caffey, another freshman, has come into the game on defense.
Yeah, I think you're going to start seeing the freshmen, and we'll start calling their names some. And hey, folks,
we're gonna need them.
Get ready because you're going to hear their names for the next 4 years, and you're going to listen and watch and how they build and how they grow. So, good play right there. That time it was number 34 in on the play.
Ty Perry,
Sugar Wolf.
I like Sugar Wolf better than Ty Perry.
The thing is, when you wear white, you know, at the end of the games, you can kind of see when the younger guys are coming in. When you're all white, because all the uniforms, they don't have any dirt on them.
Yeah.
That'll make it easier for us to see down there and see who it is.
Yeah, he tripped him. Who's that? Was that Q that tripped him up that time? Or what number was
like
that?
Q was out there, and
that was Q.
And it was Q.
He just put that big old arm out there, and the guy tripped up.
Well, the thing about Q is he's so versatile, man. He can stand up, he can play down, he can take on blockers, he rushes the passer, he can probably cover a little bit. We've seen him do that. I mean, that's probably the end of Q's night, man. Played every play on defense, played hard, and fought double teams, and you'll see that fella back. He'll build from this as well.
He'll get, yeah. And I'll tell you what, he's not going to like losing.
No, he won't, and it'll be all business next week.
You better know it. They'll have a good week of practice and come out. All right, they hand off. Oh, he pulls it down, the quarterback, and he got met hard by two Jackson Olin people. That was number 9 and number 34 for Jackson Olin. That's going to be Jacoby Moultrie and Sugar Wolf, and who? Number 3, Kaysen Boston.
Yeah, Kaysen's been in there every play too, man, and just battling, and you know, a little dejected running over the sidelines. But guess what? You just got to stop. Now it's 4th down, and you're getting the ball back.
Yeah, and so we got a chance to score. Make it cut into that deficit a little bit, make it look respectable.
So, what do you think about the weekend, Pete?
Well,
give me your predictions. Do you have an upset pick? Are you going to take Duke?
How do you take Duke? That's not. There's not enough points.
You're an
on
Auburn
that
fan. That's exactly.
But I'm a realistic.
Yeah, you are realistic. I'll tell you what I did though, just to frustrate. This is funny. When I did some games in Winfield, in my hometown, Winfield City High School, and the week that Alabama, we would do picks every week, and the week that Alabama was off, I took Idle. Idle's undefeated since 1878. Idle was undefeated. Pete.
Didn't lose.
So I didn't lose it, you know. But the thing is, it's kind of like that. That's about the only time that you're going to pick against Alabama.
I mean, how do you pick against these guys? Till they start losing, you don't do it.
He's done a great job down there, man.
It'll never be done in our lifetime again, will it?
He really has.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to seeing the Bo Nix era start.
Man, and when we get a break here after this punt, I'd love to tell a Bo Nix story and a Patrick Nix story that I saw up and close and personal. It's one of the coolest things I've seen.
Please do. I want to hear it. As they punt it away down, it's going to go out of bounds or rather stop on about the Jackson Olin 17. All right, so tell us what Patrick Nix and Bo Nix did.
In 2000, I think it was, when it was actually, our friend Cole Kubelik's year, the year they went to Tuscaloosa for the first time. Huge historical deal for Auburn to go to Tuscaloosa, right? So it was freezing cold, what have you. And I heard this guy running over toward, like, the Tiger Walk was going on. This guy's like, "Come on, honey. Come on, son. Come on." And I looked up, and it was Patrick Nix, because he didn't want his son
to miss that
history. My father took me to those things, and that just ran all over me. The kid's meant to be there now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I tell you,
that's a true story.
I love it. And that picture that came on the internet the other day where Cam was celebrating, and as Malik Lowe is going to go down at about the 13-yard line. But Cam was celebrating after that big win, and it showed all these kids around him, and they circled. Bo Nix was just a little toddler, and he was right there with them.
Yeah.
Those kids. Did you see that picture?
I have seen that picture, and I mean,
incredible.
it's just that's all he knows is Auburn football as the quarterback. And so I think it's going to be special times, and I think you're going to see a coming out party tomorrow.
I hope so. With Pat Sullivan's first game, they said that he passed for like 300-something yards, beat Wake Forest 55-0 or something like that. Second game, Tennessee cleaned his clock, but then from then on, it was Pat Sullivan time.
Sullivan to Beasley.
Yes, sir.
My dad, I've heard it a lot. I didn't never see it, but I heard a lot. I wasn't around then.
Ooh, I was. It was something to see.
But back here, we've got a big 3rd and 14 here, just trying to, we don't need to give up any more points and have any more negative plays here, Pete. We need to get out of here, run the clock out, get back home over to Inslee, and let's start rebuilding.
Yeah, we're not going to win this game. Let's face it, it's 2 minutes left in the game. Let's hope our kids, nobody's dinged up too bad as Malik goes back to pass. He's throwing it over the middle of number 17 is Kaiser Jones. And Kaiser's going to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He is probably about a 5-yard gain. He's going to bring 4th and 10 up.
We'll bring up 4th and 10. But
we're going to punt.
But Malik has got, I'll tell you, when he's gotten time, he's looked very comfortable.
He's got a good arm.
And he's delivered it very well, especially on those intermediate, short, flat routes and across the middle of the drag.
Yes, those
are hard to guard.
Yeah. And we might be on something here. We'll see what next week brings for us, but he might be on something here. Because that moves that's what looks like we're strong there.
Well, but the thing is, just the way the flow of the game was going, that's just kind of what happened. Nothing was really happening. Nothing was going, and Malik came in and, had some positive things, got a touchdown, and then Coach Fakakis decided to go. So now you might go to some kind of dual quarterback option to where you got a couple of guys that you bring in with different packages and that type things. Because now, next week, is Chelsea. Is the opponent?
No, it's Minor on Thursday night.
Excuse me, Minor on Thursday night. Sorry, folks. But so now, Minor's got to look at 2 films with 2 different quarterbacks.
Yeah, they don't know. That's right. More preparation on their part.
Absolutely. So, it's football's a different game, man, and you go with the ebb and flows of it. And so there'll be some decisions to make this week, and just how to progress for Coach Fakakis.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here with 1:20 left. See what we're going to do. I imagine we're going to punt. It looks like we're lining up in a punt formation.
No,
I don't see anybody deep.
You know what? I think it's probably one of these. He's going to go for it and not get it, and you will probably see Sage Valley take the knee. These coaches have enormous amounts of respect for each other.
Right. He is going for it. He was open. Looked like our kid did make an effort for the ball. I don't know if he thought somebody's going to hit him, but
I don't know if it was either. I don't know if it was to
Khalil King
or if it was actually to T-shirt coming across and T-shirt stopped and maybe I don't know if that's where it was thrown right in the middle and you had 2 guys kind of converging.
Yeah, they were both right there. You're right.
But yeah, it's looks like Shades Valley's going to come in the game here and go into the. They're going to run a play here. Yeah, looks like they got their backup quarterback in the game now. That looks like number 15, 17, 18, William Shelton. And they run one play.
Well, Bernard, I enjoyed tonight. We'll be back at Minor, but I want to take this time to thank Eagle Production. I want to take Brian McGill. I want to thank Jake Marshall, Josh Marshall, Randy Higgins, and Dayton Spelling. And you, my friend.
Thank you, Pete.
You'll be on the sideline next week, huh?
Hopefully, man. We're going to try to work.
You're going to be like Jerry Duncan.
Man,
nobody can Yeah, nobody understands what he said. Jerry Duncan talks so fast. No. Back to you.
I'll tell you, it's an honor for me, too.
We had fun.
After this play, I'll give you this. Doing Jackson Olin football is an honor to me, and I'll give it to you after this play.
Well, you guys, y'all close. Y'all, like you said, y'all had graduate school together, and y'all got some fun times down at Auburn.
We did, and I had a poster, and it was not very popular to my family. But when I was in high school, the Deuce was my favorite player, David Palmer.
Oh, well, how could he not? Yeah.
And so to be at Jackson Olin for me, watching him as I was number 2 because of him, and so I'm just humbled to be here. Didn't turn out well tonight for the Mustangs, but hey, we'll be back.
That's right. So that's going to do it tonight. Unfortunately, Jackson Olin drops one tonight to go 1-1 on the season, 38-12. Shades Valley. So we'll see you next week, Thursday night, 7 o'clock at Minor High School. Good night.